sports fans, welcome back to this side at Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet. But before I get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, subscribe to this side at Sports TV. And one more thing for me, and that's to share the video to at least 10 people, get to 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, do you know how many subscribers that would get us by the end of the day? Give me a second, the people make me start to go on so. I'm excited for today. You probably can't tell, but I'm very excited. Switch over my audio so that will probably sound a little bit better. Very excited for today. Very excited for today. Today is the day. I think this is the second match day where we can finish the match day and we have qualified for the 2026 World Cup. This is the second day. The last day was the last World Cup qualifying. The final game versus Bermuda. Had Curacao lost that game, and we won against Bermuda, we would have made it to the World Cup and secured our spot. This game, if we beat Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao fail to beat, and Curacao lose to Bermuda, then we're into the 2026 World Cup. But I know that everybody's not thinking about making it to the World Cup today. We're thinking about where we will be come Tuesday. You see me? Because we're expecting Bermuda to beat, we're expecting Curacao to beat Bermuda. You see me? And so, we just want to get the job done to the people. We just want to get the job done to them. I'm supposed to have a guest that come on. I'm going to call him and see what I go on. Just give me a second there, people. 1 second. Alright, to back. So the first thing we want to talk about for this game is the squad. Obviously, I never do a video talking about the squad. The squad was released, and there's not much to talk about. This squad could have picked itself. That's just the truth. There's not much to complain about with the squad. There's not much to talk about in terms of we know who is going to make it in the squad, and even if we're not happy with some of the players that are in the squad, we know who are going to play, we know who are going to start, we know who are going to stay up on the bench. The only thing I can say in terms of the squad, that I think the coach should have give himself a little bit more leeway with the midfield. I see a lot of people are complaining. I say, yo, it don't make no sense. The team top heavy and bottom heavy. I wouldn't have nothing at the middle. But the truth is, I think this coach is just putting all bets on the little bit of midfielders we have. Him not think it worth it to leave out some of the other players, some of the attackers, some of the defenders in order to get somebody or get a midfielder that is not going to play, that is not up to the standard. And me kind of have a different approach to it. But before we do that, let me read out the squad real quick. Because me kind of have a different approach to it. I think he should have select enough midfielders where he give himself a little bit of cover. Where if Isaac Hayden go down or a John Russell go down in this game, him have a Daniel Johnson there. That we know, alright, is not good enough, but can fill a gap. Can, you have a defensive system, you have a structured system where so you plug and play, and whoever is in the system can manage for that day. You see me? So, I think him should have done that. I think him should have cover himself a little bit more, but hey. Let me get to the squad. So, obviously, the goalkeepers know Andre Blake, Tafari Chambers, Jamal Wade. To expect Andre Blake to play. We know that straight up and down. And stick around. We're going to get towards the middle part of the show. We're getting to the starting lineup. Who we expect to start. Who we want to start. And why. You see me? So, Andre Blake, Jamal Wade, Tafari Chambers. In the defense, we have Joel Latibo there, who I think should be getting more minutes, by the way. Joel Latibo there, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King, Dexter Lembikisa, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Rico Henry, which is the new inclusion into the Jamaica squad, Mason Holgate, Ian Frey. Now, I guess we can stick at Sophia a little bit. See? Me can stick at Sophia a little bit. When I say based on the what is it? Squilch 100 say based on the squad TNT have they intend to dominate the midfield. Any team where I play Jamaica is supposed to intend to dominate the midfield. But I think even with this weekend midfield that we have, I think we're maybe on the same level as a Trinidad and Tobago in terms of midfield right now. We don't necessarily, and even if we have better players than them, we don't have a system that thrives on a good midfield. We don't have a system that asks our midfielders to do a lot. We don't have a system where our midfield tries to control the game. That is just not how Jamaica plays. So if I was a Trinidad and Tobago, I would have definitely come into this game thinking that we can dominate the midfield also. You see me? But before we get to the midfield line, the defense line, and what I like about the defense line is that we cover ourselves. Well, the first thing we like is that Joel Latibo is out of this midfield era. And maybe he's still in it in some sense. And when we get to the midfield block, I'm explain. Just remember, if I forget to talk about Ian Frey and Joel Latibodier remind me, because I think those players are listed as defenders, but the truth is I think they're I don't see anybody talking about this on YouTube or even traditional media. I think they are going to serve as a dual selection. I think both of those players, none of them are necessarily going to start every game, but they're always midfield cover. So I'm gonna get to that. And I think that is an important thing. But the defense, we're out of this Joel Latibodier officially as a midfielder for the Jamaica national team. And I enjoy it. I don't think Joel Latibodier is good enough to play in the midfield. I don't think Joel Latibodier is the answer. I don't think he's what we're looking for. He's a worker, he have energy, he can always play, he can always give him all. But just technically, when we want to transition the ball going forward, Joel Latibodier is a passenger in the game. He makes safe passes backwards, sideways. So in terms of a midfielder, Joel Latibodier being a midfielder, I'm not necessarily excited for that. But he's in his defensive, back in his defensive era, and I don't mind. In terms of him playing, I think Joel Latibodier should get some more minutes at right back. Dexter Lembikisa is not covering himself in glory. I think he had a good last game against Bermuda National Stadium. I think he played well. But overall, for this entire World Cup qualifying campaign, I don't think Dexter Lembikisa is playing as well as we expected him to play. I don't think he's playing good enough for me to say he's supposed to be running away with the right back spot. Maybe I see something different, people, to let me know. But Dexter Lembikisa is not necessarily playing up to the standard that I want him to play at. I think he needs to be offering us much, much more. I think we'd be so much more dangerous going forward if Dexter Lembikisa just take care of the ball a little bit more, show a little bit more attacking prowess. You see me? I think we'd be much more dangerous. But I'm not gonna hop on it a little bit. I think it necessarily worth him being dropped, but I think his rotation a little bit of rotation should come into that right back spot. Give Ian Frey a chance, give Joel Latibodier a chance, make us see what them can offer. Obviously Rico Henry come right now. We don't know what will go on right there, so but that. In terms of Rico Henry, well, I guess me cover the Rico Henry thing after I do the squad. Let's get to the midfield. Isaac Hayden, Bobby Reed, Jonathan Russell, Carrie Anderson, Joshan Anglin. That's a 5-man midfield on paper. Technically, I'm going to say technically because I hear a lot of people are complaining, so the coach left himself short, so the coach be attacker, blah, 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 blah. I hear that and I understand why people say that, but I don't necessarily agree. Yes, him have a 5-man midfield on paper in terms of the squad, but if you think about it, it's really a 7-man midfield. Let's look at it. So as I say, Isaac Hayden, Bobby Reed, Jonathan Russell, Carrie Anderson, Joshan Anglin. 5-man that in the midfield, right? What the midfield cover? If Isaac Hayden go down, what do we do? Do we now have to put Jonathan Russell as a defensive midfielder that we're not comfortable with? No. I don't think we do that. Those are the 5 players listed on the squad, right? But Joel Latibodier is a right back, centre back, and central midfield cover. 6. So that's a 6 midfield. Ian Frey plays a lot of midfield for Inter Miami. He's a right back, centre back, defensive midfield cover. He's not starting, and I understand what the coach I do, bro. May I tell you, no, him not gonna list them as midfielders, because we would come here now on YouTube and say, yo, why am I list defender as midfielder if we carry so much more defenders? No. Instead of listing those 2 players as midfielders and then wasting a defensive spot and somebody else say I pick a next right back. Say Tavon Gray. Or I'm gonna pick a next right back somewhere down the line. I don't think it makes sense. I think we use these players as utility players. Joel Latibodier is our utility player. Ian Frey is our utility player. Both of them can play as centre backs, right backs, central midfield. I mean, I see nobody talk about this. It's not that the midfield is light. The midfield is not light. Because the truth is, if we have a problem, Joel Latibodier can slot into the midfield like he always does. If we have a problem, Ian Frey can slot into the midfield as he always does. You see me? So I'm not going to run with this narrative that the team is light in midfield. I'm not going to run with the narrative that we don't have enough midfield cover. Because we do. We see Damian Lowe step up in a midfield already. Mind you, I'm not going to call for it anymore. We see Richard King step up in a midfield before. Now I call for it. But those 2 players I'm mentioned, Ian Frey, Joel Latibodier. Bro, they are right back. They are naturally right backs. But they are midfield cover also. No. I guess where this can get a little bit of maybe contradicting, or where a lot of people will probably give some pushback, is with the forward line now, where it's just an overload of forwards. It's Bailey Calamateri, Shamanicas, Roman Burrell, Demar Gray, Kaim Dixon, Warner Brown, Dujan Richards. I guess to the midfield line you can also add. No, we're not gonna mention that. Again, let's go over the forward line. Bailey Calamateri, Shamanicas, Roman Burrell, Demarai Gray, Kaim Dixon, Ronaldo Cephas, Tyrese Campbell, Warner Brown, and Dujan Richards. Now, I don't think there's much to complain about in terms of the forward line. These are all players we want to see. Somebody's going to get left out. We understand it. Remember, we're not seeing Romario Williams right so. We're not seeing Seymour Reed right so. People are get left out, and understandably so. But I think the one that is always going to be mentioned right now is Trevante Stewart being left out again after scoring some goals down there in the Middle East. He's been left out again. The thing is, when people mention players like this and say, "Yo, why the man didn't get called up?" I would urge you to tell me who you would leave out instead. Who would you leave out of the squad instead? Bailey Kadamati can't get left out. He's just playing at a higher level. All right, probably not scoring the amount of goals that Trevante Stewart is scoring. But we have to acknowledge that he's playing at a higher level. He also offers the team much more than a Trevante Stewart will offer the team in terms of off the ball. And who say if Trevante Stewart go play in a championship, he might go score 5 goals out of 3 games or 3 goals out of 5 games. Shaman Nicholson can't leave Shaman Nicholson. He's all reliable. Shaman Nicholson is the active leading goal scorer for the Jamaican senior men's national team. Shaman Nicholson is the leading goal scorer in World Cup qualifiers for Jamaica. Shaman Nicholson was the leading goal scorer in the recent Nations League campaign that we played last year. Shaman Nicholson is just our best goal scorer. He's our most unformed goal scorer. Shaman Nicholson is all reliable. You play Shaman Nicholson, he's going to get on the score sheet more often than not. I think he's over that little slump that he had in his international career. Club level, I don't think he's over the slump, but international career-wise, I think he's over the slump where, he did go a couple of games where he just couldn't find the back of the net. But now it just seems like Shaman Nicholson is going to get a couple of chances and he's going to be wasteful a bit. But he might find himself on the score sheet more often than not every other game, maybe every game. You see, Mr. Shamanicas have to be in the squad. So there are 2 players we can't replace with Trevante Stewart so far. Roman Burrell also playing at QPR a higher level than at Trevante Stewart. Demarai Gray, can't left Demarai Gray. Kaim Dixon is the future. Kaim Dixon shows so much promise whenever he plays for the national team. Alright, he's playing in League 2. I think he's playing in League 2 or League 1 at Crawley Town. Can't left out Kaim Dixon. You get me? I say Kaim Dixon has served us well so far, and he's going to be important for us in the future. And so we don't want to drop him and give somebody that's a little bit older than him. Kaim Dixon can be the future. Ronaldo Cephas, it even makes no sense to talk about Cephas. Can't be dropped. Tyrese Campbell playing at a high enough level. Not high enough. He's playing at a higher level than Trevante Stewart. Warner Brown is the only one that I could have a conversation about. And Dujan Richards, I don't think he's playing at a higher level again. He's playing in the Premier League too, getting minutes for Chelsea, and also serving the country well. He's also going to be the future for Jamaica. So not much to talk about there. Warner Brown is the only one. Warner Brown is playing the JPL. We know what Warner Brown is. That would have been a toss-up. And for me, honestly, Warner Brown coming back from a recent injury, he never started the JPL season so hot. Alright, he's back in. He might get him feet wet and he might play some good football. I would give Trevante Stewart that call up over a Warner Brown. May I tell you the truth and make them backly it out, because I don't think Warner Brown's spot anywhere close to safe in this team. Alright, Steve McLaren, when him just come in, Warner Brown served him well. Warner Brown was that forward that I think back 2 goal in a window. Him scored on a Sabina Park. I remember the other game when he was scoring. I think it was Dominica Republic or something. Him score against Vincent. Him score against St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a Sabina Park. You see me? And so the coach have that in mind. He served him well. He came in when he never have him striker. Him Shamanicas never have fire. Billy Kadamati never had the squad here. Whisper injured, all of that. And Warner Brown was the man that stepped up. So maybe for him, he might go with the familiar selection. He might go with what makes sense to him and what has done it before. Trevante Stewart got his call up when he had his breakout season in the Premier League. He got his call up. He got a run in the national team. It wasn't necessarily fruitful on either end. He didn't score a lot of goals. He didn't perform well. He looked like a fish out of water. He looked like a player that was playing a bit above his level. No, I think he's warranting himself a bit of grace right now. I think he's supposed to get another shot. He's supposed to get another look in. But I know a whole heap of players that's what me that's what I want to see. Trevante Stewart instead of them. The only one, as I say, and it's not that I would want to see Trevante Stewart instead of a Warner Brown. But I just think that we have to reward performance, brother. We tell the man them say leave the JPL and go overseas and then justify your call up. And then when they're doing that, we're not calling them up. You see me? So I don't want to be a bit unfair, and I don't want to be contradicting myself over and over and over. You see me? So we say, yo, the man them for left, play good football, score goals, get in your team. Actually be playing football consistently, and then we call if you get a call up. That's what Trevante Stewart do, and I think he deserves to get a call up. And the only player when we can mention that Trevante Stewart getting his call up over is Warner Brown. Nobody else. So they make me know what to think about that. The only player I can think about where I wouldn't be arguing with it is Warner Brown. Only player. You see my people said that at that. The next thing what we did some more on top was Rico Henry. Because you see some never do know. We have a lot of things that go on this week and last week, so I never really get to make the video. But I say today I'm actually have to do a live, have to interact with the people a little bit and talk to me in the comment section. What do you think about the squad? Are you guys complaining about the midfield being a bit thin? And are you complaining that Trevante Stewart? Those are the only two selections are non-selections I see people are complain about. Are you mad at those two things? 5 midfielders listed and no Trevante Stewart in the squad. Let me know what I go on. Comment, chat to me. Yeah, the Rico Henry thing now. People last window and a couple windows now, I've been complaining about these players. The right way. Seem like I don't know what they're waiting on to join and come up on the bandwagon. Mason Greenwood was one of them. Rico Henry was one of them. These are two players that were listed in the 40-man watch list that the JFF posted. And I never liked the idea of posting that watch list. I hated it. I think all you did was set yourself up for failure. I think every time, now you tell us the 40 men that you're looking at to call them into the squad. I think every single time you don't call one of those marquee players, you're going to get questions. And I think it's just unnecessary firing. It's unnecessary putting yourself in the firing line unnecessarily. Now, before every game now, they're going to ask about a Chivant, they're going to ask about a Mason Greenwood, they're going to ask about a Rico Henry. I thought it was stupid, but at least it gave us some insight into how close those players were to represent in Jamaica. I think Mason Greenwood is still holding out on England. Don't think he should. I think he should come to us. But hey, no, I did say that this is the last opportunity for any of these players to come into the squad now to make it to the World Cup. I don't think the door should be wide open for anybody after this window, unless you're going to be such a big needle mover. And yes, I understand Mason Greenwood is going to be a big needle mover, but it just hurt my heart. It hurt my heart again because of the approach that we're taking towards this situation. I don't think we should be chasing Mason Greenwood. I don't think we should be putting ourselves in a position where we can be embarrassed like this, in a situation where he can have his passport, be able to get a call up and still be turning it down after all he's been through, after the opportunity, the remarkable opportunity that I think we're putting in front of him. A lot of nations wouldn't do that, and his own home nation is not doing that. You see me? And we are giving him that opportunity. He's turning it down over and over and over. You could have seen from the World Cup draw, the final round World Cup draw, that we were going to make it to the World Cup. You could have seen that. Come. You get me, I say? You could have seen from the September window, we're going to make it to the World Cup. You could have seen from the October window, we're going to make it to the World Cup. Now we stand 9 points, 1 point ahead of Curacao, our next closest rival, that we're going to play as the last game. And all we need to do is beat Curacao to make it through. That's all we need to do. Now there are other parts that we can take. We can beat Trinidad and Tobago, draw with Curacao. We can draw with Trinidad and Tobago, beat Curacao. You see, a lot of things can happen in the Bermuda Curacao game too, but all you need to do is a result versus Curacao in the national stadium. And you need to see more than that to come. You see me? And somebody always criticize him, always say, oh, the door should be shut on these players. No, they shouldn't be welcomed into the squad for the 2026 World Cup, given that we qualify. No, the Rico Henry one, hey, I understand. I've always also said that I understand when players think about it. Obviously, you have to make a move for your family, you have to make a move for your career. Right? Obviously, Rico Henry blind, and the same thing with Bailey Kadamati. Them say you're going to qualify, bro. You see me? Them say we're going to qualify. They're going to make it to the World Cup. And their spot in the English national team is not guaranteed. It's not like they're playing no football where they're on a trajectory to be selected. They're not on any type of trajectory to be selected by England. You see me? They're not on any type of trajectory to be selected by England. And so, them apart for the wagon there. And they're coming to Jamaica because them want the opportunity. Them see we're going to make it to the World Cup. Them apart on the wagon. But at least you're apart on the wagon when we're still in qualifiers. What I fear is going to happen is that we're going to qualify come Tuesday. My cue maybe tonight to qualify too. Bermuda go slip up. Curacao go slip up against Bermuda. And something go happen, man. We beat Trinidad and Tobago. And it's official tonight, so we're into the 2026 World Cup. Bro, I think the March window, when we have a friendly, we're going to see Mason Greenwood, bro. And it just like a pain in my heart. Because that would have mean, say, we left one of these players. That would have mean say will be the Kalamata and get left, Nicholson and get left. That could mean say we'll left either Burrell, Kaim Dixon, Tyrese Campbell, Warner Brown, Dujan Richards. These players that fought so hard in qualifiers. In a lot of games where enough of the big player them never there. You see me, Warner Brown did his fair share in World Cup qualifiers in the second round. Remember that Warner Brown scored goal for we, bro. Tyrese Campbell just come in, yes, have some decent game, have some bad games. Well, him not play a whole heap of games still, but had a decent game, had a bad game. Not necessarily complain about him. Dujan Richards served us well. Dujan Richards just come back looking one of our most dangerous players. He's served Jamaica well over the years. He's our future. He's the prodigy. Can't leave him out. Kaim Dixie can't leave him out. You see me? Liam Bailey didn't even come back yet, so he might push out somebody. What are we doing? I don't think we should just be, up for abuse like this. Now, I understand the JFF are going to do it. I understand the JFF is going to welcome anybody, any needle mover. I understand it. And Mason Greenwood that will come next year. And we're there, we're going to say welcome, blah, 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 blah. But just for me, I think it is the wrong way we're going about it, and I think it's going to leave a bitter taste in our mouth. So, anyways. Franklin Young say, big up yourself. Juras live and active, big up yourself, my boss. Franklin Young say, I don't know why so much isn't about the midfield. The man named 5 midfielders and only about 3 play at a time. Besides, there are several forwards and defenders that can play midfield. That's exactly my point. Franklin Young, that's exactly my point. Him named 5 midfielders in the squad. But if you think about it, them are great players are number 10 for we already. You see, I'm not going to mention nobody else from the forward line we can play in the midfield because I don't want to see it. Kaim Dixon also. So them are agree Kaim Dixon can play as number 10s. That's fine. In the defense line, Ian Frey and Joel Latibodier, midfield cover. That's a four players that are midfield covers and not necessarily starters in the team. You see me? So I don't think there's a big issue about it, but I understand the optics, I understand how it look. If I'm outside looking in on the squad, I understand. But I don't think it has any credence to it. It shouldn't be a point of conversation. I think nobody should be complaining about it. You see me? The man looking at the midfield pool and he must say, boy, what am I going to do? Left out. Alright, same go down this now. Alright, what am I going to do? Left out Dujan Richards and carry Daniel Johnson as an extra midfielder that is not going to play? No. What am I going to do? Left out Tyrese Campbell, Roman Burrell, promising young players we can do well for in the attacking line. For bring who? Ravel Morrison, that the last 3 games played for Jamaica hasn't showed us anything. No, I don't think it's worth it. I understand what the coach do, bro. I understand it, and dare I say I agree with it. Squill 100 said, if a local player emerges, someone's still going to lose their spot. I just saw football. Go, I understand that. I understand I saw football, go. But you have to take each situation upon its merit and within its context. Now, if there's a player fighting and clawing and scratching to get into the national team, and him have a blinder of a season between now and June, and him have a really good season, breaking history in the Jamaica Premier League, or Seymour Reid get a break onto, no, I can't use Seymour Reid, anybody that hasn't played for Jamaica yet, right? Go up on a blind and just score goals, or just run away with the midfield battle, or just a class of a defender emerges now, between now and June. They're going to get into the team because they've been trying to attain that. Mason Greenwood, brother, have the passport now, man. And based on his place of birth and his parents and his grandparents, has the opportunity to represent either Jamaica or England. Fortunate, might I add, but him have the opportunity. He's turning us down over and over. This had confirmed the second time him turn us down. You see me? I think he's holding out for England. You see me? Especially after England has turned. It's back on him. It's back on him. You see me? Don't think we should be chasing him, bro. And should we leave ourselves in a position where him just a go come when himself come? When him say want to come? And we've been calling him for so long? We just not like it. We just not like the feeling of it, bro. And again, I will get over it. When him come, I get over it, bro. After a day or two, I'm complaining about it 2 times on YouTube and him playing at the first game and him score a goal and get an assist or something. I'm going to get over it, dog. You see me now go there and complain about it. Andrew Hines, has Rico Henry got clearance from the English FA? I don't know what clearance him need. Obviously, there's paperwork to be done to switch allegiance. There's paperwork to be done from the FIFA side and all of that. But he's here in camp. I don't think they would have listed his name if he's not going to be eligible to play. I was actually talking to somebody the day before yesterday. I may tell him, say, yo, why them list him name on it? You know, maybe they put him on the reserve spot, or if he becomes available for the second game, then include him in the squad. But why list him name on it if he won't be available for any of the two games? I don't think it makes sense. But hey, clearly he's going to be available for at least one of the two games. Don't think he should play. Don't think he should play from the start. I don't think he should start in any of the two games. And maybe we can talk about that a little bit. I think if we come in and him work for him spot, earn him spot in the team, then him can become a starting right back or a starting wherever I want him to play. Car I guess we understand that these players have the ability to play multiple positions. You see me? So I don't know if him get the clearance or if him need the clearance from the English FA, but I know that there's paperwork to be done, and I don't think the JFF would be so stupid to add him into the team when he's not even going to be on the bench. I would dare say a call for other players get called up. You see me? I don't think it would make sense. You see me? So if just from deduction, I would say, oh, him get all of the clearance him need, or he's close to getting all of the clearance him need. What I want to do, people, really and truly, what I really want to do, I add the phone line up on the screen so I can call our reason a little bit. Let me try to get that up there, real quick. Let me try to get that up, people. Anyway, voila, I can just put it in the chat. I can't just put it in the chat. I can't just put it in the chat, bruh. 1 second, people. I'm going to the phone line so we can call in our whole reason about it. Now, me I get to the match. Obviously, it's match day. And in about 4 hours, a little bit under 4 hours, 3 hours and 53 minutes, Jamaica will kick off Port of Spain. We'll be playing Trinidad and Tobago in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. This is the second night where it is possible for Jamaica to make it to the 2026 World Cup. Confirm their spot tonight. If we beat Trinidad and Tobago and Bermuda beat Curacao, we're into the World Cup. Big game. Excited for it. Isn't it? Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So, make us see what go on. But before that, let me just put in the phone line in the chat. Call to join the show. Boom. Alright, so the pinned comment, call to join the show, that is the number. WhatsApp only. Don't call on anything else. Call on WhatsApp. Our reason about it. Now, in terms of this game, I think this is a very important game, but not only a very important game, it is a very important window for Jamaica. I think this is a very important window because not only does it provide the opportunity to qualify to the 2026 World Cup, which a lot of us football fans are looking forward to, I think it offers the opportunity to lift the nation. I think we're in dire need of some positive energy. We need our spirits to be lifted. And I think the Reggae Boys have an opportunity to bring the country together. We know what sports can do, bro. And I've talked about it so many times that Jamaica have this wagonist culture where we love winners and nothing else. We love winners and we hate losers. You see me? That's just the Jamaican culture. It's not that we have a sporting culture, it's just that we love when we are winning. We don't care what we are winning at. We just love to win. And so I think the Reggae Boys winning tonight and winning in the national stadium, that can bring the nation together. Even just a little bit and take a little bit of stress off of just for one night. Just so that we not worry about nothing. Just a night, bro. You see me? I think they have that opportunity and I think they should take that opportunity, bro. I think it would be so disappointing if the Reggae Boys leave this window with the Jamaican people cussing them just some more, like we've always cursed them out for so many years. You see me? The opportunity presents itself, and I think the Reggae Boys are going to take. I just feel right. It feels like things are aligned. The country just got through a catastrophe. The Reggae Boys have two matches that had two of the three hardest matches that we have in the final round of World Cup qualifiers. The three hardest matches is Curacao. I guess we can rank it though. We can rank the three hardest matches. So the third hardest match that we have is, in terms of difficulty, is Trinidad and Tobago away. Is in Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica. That's the third hardest match. That's the third most difficult match that we have. The second most difficult match that we have is Curacao versus Jamaica. Well, Jamaica versus Curacao in the National Stadium. That's the second hardest match, judged on difficulty. And the first hardest match, the most difficult match that we are going to have, We've played it already, and that's Curacao versus Jamaica away, and we've lost the game 2-0. You see me? So we've played the hardest game, but the next two hardest games, we have them now. And maybe things just that align in a way where Jamaica would be in a not comfortable, but we would be in a position that we are in right now where we've done the heavy lifting in a way, where we've got a lot of the points on the board and we've dropped points in only one game. You see me? We made a bounce back performance, and so we go into this window with our fate in our hands. You see me? You can't really ask so much more than that. When you're a fan, when you watch sports, when you cheer for your team, all you want is to be able to control your own fate. And I think Jamaica is in a position right now where we comfortably control our own fate. All we have to do is get 4 points from this window and we're into the World Cup, bro. Hard game. Tough game versus Trinidad and Tobago, don't get me wrong. It's going to be a tough fight. They're fighting for second spot. They're fighting for their lives. They want to make it. You see me? Out of reach for the first spot. They want to get the second spot when them going to that playoff. You see me? It'll be a tough game. But we can do it. I promise you we can do it. We can do it. Again, I need to get this thing. What must I say? Rise J.A. say Ravel got 15 minutes in the game and did well. Shake my head. Our midfield job is not to score goals. He organized our midfield, killed this thing out of the opponent's attack, and created goal scoring chances. Bro, Ravel came on. If you talk about the Nations League, Ravel came on. I wasn't impressed with Ravel. Maybe a lot of people talk how well Ravel looked and blah blah blah. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't necessarily impressed with what Ravel was doing in the Nations League. Ravel came on. He slowed down the game. When we were trying to transition in attack, he held on to the ball for much too long. The passes were good. Now get me wrong. The passes were good. He was taking up good spaces, and he finds some players going forward. So he helped us with the transition. But he never looked great, bro. And he was playing in a deep midfield position. Do you want Ravel to be playing as your number 6, as a defensive midfielder? No, if Ravel was introduced into the team, I wouldn't necessarily be complaining. But you have to be playing football. Whatever. First of all, you have to be playing football to be eligible for call up. You see me? So him just get him playing at the second division down in Saudi, I think. Or the second division in Dubai or something. I'm playing a second division down in the Middle East. That's the first thing. He also needs to be playing consistently well. When you're playing in a lower league, you can't afford to just be getting on the pitch, bro. We see what Flemings have got through. You have to be playing consistently well to warrant a call-up. And Ravel Morris is just not doing that at the moment. But we didn't even talk about that. You see me? Even if we just talk about why Ravel shouldn't get called up, it's just because you're not playing consistently well at any respectable level right now. That's why you can't get a call-up. You have to justify the call-up for players. Ravel call-up cannot be justified at the moment. It cannot. You see me? Outside of that, if we're going to talk about just the on-pitch part of it, I think the last time I saw Ravel, it wasn't encouraging, bro. And even before that, we played 2 friendlies against Trinidad and Tobago, I think 2 years ago. And his phasing out of the team was starting from them time there. I will play catching, I will play National Stadium. And Ravel was just not looking up to it, bro. It was just, the touch never seemed like it did it. Him looked slow up on the ball. And the most important thing for me is Ravel is slowing down the game. And this is not supposed to be even a Ravel live. I'm not calling for Ravel to be selected. If he gets a chance, I would love to see what he can do. Lot of promise from Ravel. Ravel can do a lot. Can when he's on, he's on. And him look good. But I don't think it's the time for Ravel right now. I think we should move forward. I think we should try with somebody else, brother. Ravel is, as the man said, I don't know if Ravel will make the difference. And a lot of these players, we call for creativity, yes. And Casey Palmer shows what that means. It shows that we have someone that can step up for us, provide that attacking midfield difference that we're looking for. But no one is going to be messy for Jamaica. We don't have a great attacking midfielder. It's just the facts. We have to just try play a Bobby Reed in there, a Demari Gray in there, a Kaim Dixon in there. That is what we have to do. And try to find a stopgap. Try to find something that can at least look respectable on a pitch. Ravel is not going to do it. We'll talk about Ravel, we'll talk about Tariq McGee, bro. These are 2 players that people consistently call for, and they are not even justifying the call-up, is what I'm saying. You see, if Ravel was playing in the MLS, and Ravel, him play a couple game, play 40 game, him team make it to the say, even make it to the Western Conference semi-final or whatever, and him get 10 assists for the season and 2 goal or 3 goal. You see me? Him get that. Then we can say, all right, make us call Ravel. We need Ravel. Can I play well in the MLS? You have to justify your call up. Tariq Magee, really good player. I'm a fan of Tariq Magee. I like Tariq Magee. Last time Tariq Magee come play for Jamaica, I end up in an argument with Joe Mara. Joe Mara said he wasn't that great, and I was saying Tariq Magee look refreshing. You see me? But never have a contract. Him left the USL. You see me? Come to Jamaica, play with Veer, get relegated. Now he's in Mount Pleasant. You have to be on the pitch, get on the park, play well, look like you can at least get some assists for your club before we can say you're coming in the national team, come get some assists. You see me? Play consistently well, and then we can, call for you, and your call up can be justified. But how you gonna get a professional manager like Steve McLaren and tell him to call a man that is not playing football? A man that did not, the season start from September, and neither Ravel nor Tariq Magee had a club. None of them had a club to start the season. No, I understand football is a lot of politics and red tape, but they eventually get club. Ravel are playing a second division down there. Tariq Magee are playing at Jamaica. To be playing at those leagues that I would consider lower level leagues, you have to be a standout in the leagues to be called up. And none of them are doing that at the moment, bro. So this campaign over the point we say, yo, call them, and we see them, bro, and they haven't made a difference in the past. So why do we think they're going to make the difference right now? I'm gonna hate upon them. Again, I like Ravel as a player. I like Tariq Magee as a player. But we have to justify them being called up. Straight up and down. JA say, okay, bro, so you can angling call up is justified in the squad to your view. How can we move on from Ravel when Palmer and no other midfielder better than Ravel? Bro, you're holding on to Ravel from 3 years ago. That is what you are holding on. Rise JA, you're holding on to Ravel Morrison that we saw 3 years ago against Saudi Arabia. Probably 4 years at this point. You're holding on to the Ravel that we saw in the 2022 World Cup qualifying campaign that showed us glimpses and didn't do it consistently for 90 minutes. That is the Ravel Morrison that you're holding on to. We haven't seen that Ravel for a while, my dog. We haven't seen that Ravel for a while. Joshua Anglin is the best midfielder in the JPL. Somebody probably unseen probably gonna come arguing about that. But I've been calling for Joshua Anglin before me even reach the JPL. Joshua Anglin is that promising footballer and should not be playing football in Jamaica. But because of legal issues, I'd say, you can Google it. You see what did happen with him in the USA when he played for Miami FC. I mean, politics in it. But Joshua Anglin is a top JPL midfielder. Not good enough to be starting for Jamaica in my eyes. But if we can't find a solution outside of Jamaica, then why not call a youngster that we see a lot of promising that is dominated in the local league? That's how I would justify Joshua Anglin call up. How would you justify Ravel Morrison call up? That's what I would dare you to do. Justify Ravel Morrison call up to me. Detonation, big up. Man, so we need Baker and Tyrese Hall. I would like those call up because those call ups can be justified. You see me? I wouldn't mind that. In fact, I want Tyrese Hall to be called up. I want that. As J.A. bro, more see Magee, Ravel, and Daniel Johnson in our squad until we find better. Hey, Rise J.A., you know what the crazy thing? We had Ravel, Tariq Magee, and Daniel Johnson in our squad before. That's the crazy part about all of this. We had these players in the squad, bro, and they were not it. They were not it. Now, mind you, Isaac Hayden, top midfielder, Casey Palmer, we'll see what Casey Palmer can do. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying, how me think about Casey Palmer? I say, what Casey Palmer do against Bermuda was some cool Palmer thing, bro. That's no Casey Palmer, different Palmer, that's Adija Palmer or some other Palmer. That is not Casey Palmer. I think he had his best game for Jamaica against Bermuda. See? But, alright. Tariq Magee ever have a performance for Jamaica like Casey Palmer had against Bermuda? Somebody tell me that. And tell me the game. Tell me if Tariq Magee ever have a performance like Casey Palmer had against Bermuda. And don't tell me about opposition. Because Jamaica play in the same confederation all the time. So we play good players, we play bad players. You see me? So somebody tell me that. Matter of fact, somebody tell me if Ravel Morrison ever have the type of performance Casey Palmer had against Bermuda for Jamaica. Somebody tell me that. Tell me if Ravel Morrison ever play a game for Jamaica as well as Casey Palmer did in the last World Cup qualifying window. Tell me that. Somebody tell me that. Tell me that no. Somebody try to tell me that no. One game in a national stadium and scored a free kick there. And yes, he scored a great free kick. And even over the 90 minutes, he was playing a good game. But somebody please tell me, bro. Tell me. Tariq Magee said, tell me a game where Daniel Johnson played for Jamaica and he looked as good as Casey Palmer did against Bermuda. Somebody tell me that. You can't tell me, bro. Nobody can tell me that. Yet still we're calling for players to be replaced by players when not even a player in a them club team. The man them even get assists and I run games for them club teams. Yet still we're calling them to play in one of the toughest confederations or conferences in the world in international football. Yeah, bro, and I say it word, bro. And again, I like Tariq Maggi as a player. I'm a fan of Tariq Maggi. I love watching Tariq Maggi play football. I'm hoping get back to that farm there. But it's not just about what I like, it's what I think is right, bro. Um, NYC boy say, bro, what you guys think? What you guys need to understand, the coach didn't want to add no new face to the squad right now because it can disrupt the chemistry in the squad. The only reason Henry got the call up was Bell injury. I think Rico Henry will get called up with a, with a Bell injury or not. You see me? I think Rico Henry will get called up regardless. I don't think for the foreseeable future Rico Henry will be left out of this squad. Remember, bro. And this was we need to have a conversation about this, because I don't think Rico Henry is miles ahead at the moment. I don't think he's miles ahead of Amari Bell at the moment. I think he's better, yes. I do think he's better. But we need to see him play for Jamaica a little bit. Obviously, I see him in the Premier League, but I don't know if he's miles ahead. But anyways, him that get called up regardless, bro. And in terms of adding new faces, at this point you cannot be adding a lot of you can't be adding a lot of new faces. Not now. Not in the two most important games for World Cup qualifiers. Not at this moment. You can't be adding 5 new players. There's me Daniel Johnson to play for Jamaica in how long. You can't just throw him in now and say, oh, come be the difference for we. No. And that's a football work, you know, people. And a FIFA we are playing, bro. Where you get to control every man on the pitch, you know. And I really say it work, you know. Detonation, yes, he's better. He's better than both of them. But me, I say, me not think him miles better than Amari Bell. You see, me see the two of them play at the same level, bro. Obviously, one is in a better team. Was in a better team. Obviously, Amari Bell gone back to the championship now. I'm going to say Amari Bell in the Premier League never have a great season at all. But I see him at the level. You see me? And he's maybe a little bit below the Premier League level. Just a little bit. Amari Bell, that is. He's just a little bit. And he was in a shit team. You see me? Say it's hard to be harsh upon him. He was a little bit below the Premier League level. The Championship level, Amari Bell is one of the best left backs in the Championship. He's a solid Championship player. Really, really good Championship player. Rico Henry is, I'd say, middle of the pack to bottom of the pack. Left back in the Premier League. Comfortable Premier League player. Comfortable. I wouldn't say he's a top 5 or a top 10. Well, some people may debate top 10. I don't think he's a standout left back in the Premier League. I think he's middle of the pack to lower level. And that is good enough. That should be able to move the needle for Jamaica. But the point I was making is that I don't know if he's miles ahead of Amari Bell. But if Rico Henry come, bro, Greg Lee just get what the duck get father. What am I know? Where am I? Oh, Eddie say, yo, Eddie Guna, big up yourself, Muji. Ravel not even playing for his club in Bush League. Ravel just get the move. We have to give him some time for get him legs under him, get him fitness up, get him match sharpness up. Then he probably can get around in the Bush League. I'm not going to disrespect Ravel because, again, I think Ravel is a really good player. You just have to justify your call up, bro. And again, as Eddie say, he's not playing in Bush League. Bro, people are calling for this man get played, forget call up when he's a free agent. How will Ravel do it? And mind you, I was one of the people in the National Stadium calling for Ravel in 2021, chanting Ravel's name for Tapa put him on. But bro, when a man not play, a man just not play. Isn't if you not play well, you just not play well. The call up must be justified. It must be justified. But me, I wonder, what Ravel do so? Let me check. Maybe I'm me wrong. Ravel now know about assist and goal for the nation, brother. I want to make a call for Ravel, so G. I don't know, man. Know yourself that Maggie had one turn, not even an assist nor a goal for the country. Ravel and Maggie can stay home, G. Bro, you have to justify your call up. You have to do something. I say, Maggie just get 5 assists out of 4 games in a JPL. No, if I forget call up. You know like what Richard King did do when he in the JPL? Richard King, every match he played, Richard King was just the best player upon the park. And if he's not the best player, he's the best defender upon the park. There are games where a centre back in Richard King was playing midfield for Cavaliers. The JPL was just too easy for Richard King, bro. And so it made sense that Richard King could get a call up to the national team. And a lot of people like me in the inception was saying that After Richard King reaches 22, 23, now you can't be getting no gratitude to call up. You can't be coming into this team just because you're young now. You're not no young man, you're 23. Like he is now. And him get him move and him can get called up. But I'm just saying, you have to be dominating at the lower levels to be called up. No, if you for the Premier League, you just need for your play. Once you play, you get called up. Championship, once you play, you get called up. Because if you can make the pitch and such a difficult league in the world, you're good enough to make Jamaica's team. But if you're playing at JPL, bro, you can't just be making it. You have to light it up, brother. You have to play a ball. That. Yeah. Man said, night now, Maggie day is done. Come on, man. Damn. Quite harsh, don't you think? What would they know? But the coach want to qualify first, and he might use friends to try the new players, or friendlies to try the new players to finish the World Cup squad. Hey, I don't think we should do our overall. I don't think we should. When we qualify for the World Cup, we should just replace all of the man them with bare dual nationals. I don't think that's the way to go. I think we should be loyal to the players that helped us to get there. And a lot of those players, if they don't want to play for the national team, they should have come from where I qualify. If Rico wasn't injured, I don't think our left back could compare. Or if Rico injured didn't get his injury that he got, that's what I mean. That's a nation. Read that again. Bro, let's use the game to check if he passed Bell and Greg. Ben tried through. With that reasoning, how Y is low in the team? What do you mean how and Y is low in the team? Loan? What do you mean loan? Damian Lowe is a MLS player. He just got released by Houston Dynamo, but the season is over, bro. The season is over. What do you mean? Damian Lowe was playing in Saudi and got a contract in the MLS. What are we talking about? Damian Lowe is just in his off season right now. Andre Blake will be in his off season from now. Well, him still in the playoffs, but Andre Blake will be in his off season from December straight to March. What are we talking about? Damian Lowe is a MLS player. The team brought him in to help them make it to the playoffs. They didn't make it to the playoffs. Now he's in his off season. What a hot take with that. I not say nothing crazy, bro. Detonation, I not say nothing crazy, bro. Alright, a big head boy said that. I not say nothing crazy, my dog. Hold on, people. I need to get the number up on the screen in the car. I don't know why me I loaf like that. I need to get to the game too. We need to talk about the game and the tactics and what we need to see from Jamaica. Starting lineup, all of them things. That's what we want to talk about. So give me a second there, people. Let me get this number up on the screen so that if you don't want to call me, oh, it's pinned in the comment section. At the top of the comments, the highlighted text is the number that you can call to talk to me on the show. Tell me when me I chat foolishness. Drill some sense in my head. Yeah. That's what we are talking about. So number pinned in the comment section. But I just want to get it up on the screen. So just give me a second, the people. Just give me 1 second, my peeps. Just give me 1 second, Brody. 1 second, dog. I can't find the thing. Jaja. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can't find it, people. Can't find it, brother. What the hell is going on? What the hell? What the hell? What you know? I can't find it, you know. So, nobody write this, so. Nobody write this, and I can't find it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, on to the next topic or area of discussion. This game against Trinidad and Tobago. This game against Trinidad and Tobago. Who do you want to start? Tell me that. Who do you want to start in this game? For me, I would go Andre Blake in goal. Andre Blake in goal. Joe Marsu come back, man. Winston Williams, Joe Marsu forward. Joe Mar there's space right now. They're on one program. We couldn't turn it down. Joe Marsu forward, man. Joe Mar deal with something super busy. And even me super busy too. That's why the consistency not really there about. Where I get it together, man. Where I get it together. So in the goal, give me a second. In the goal is Andre Blake. People may I try to put up my squad builder. Hey yo, let me know in the comments in the comment section what is the starting level that 11 that you would go with for this game against Trinidad and Tobago. What's the team that you would go with? Would you have Rico Henry starting in this game? If he's available, obviously. If he's available, would you have Rico Henry starting this game? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me that. Would you have him starting? The starting level that I would go for is Amari Bell in goal. Campos, what you say? That's an answer some question. Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh, so how Stuart do what is to be done and still not get called up, bro? I start the show I talk about Trevante Stewart, you know. I start the show I talk about Trevante Stewart. I don't know, dog. I think if me supposed to justify it, because I think there's a reason for everything. And if I think the reason is madness, then I say the reason I'm madness. Big up yourself. One inch boss. Anyways, if I think the reason is madness, then I say the reason I'm madness. The reason for Trevante Stewart not being selected, I think a little bit of politics in it. If you remember when Liam Bailey get suspended, Trevante Stewart was also suspended and hasn't returned to the squad since then. So I think a little bit of that a linger. Where them just say, yo, you see all of the bad apple them, we weed them out. And if them not gonna move the needle for we even not bother look on them. So like a man like Junior Flemings, where them probably consider as a bad apple, them even not gonna look on a man like Junior Flemings. Unless he might like be a world beater right now. Unless he might really overperform in the league, which he's performing well. But I think he's just playing at a too low a level for it. Justify the call up. Trevante Stewart now, I think a little bit of politics are playing it. A little bit of politics, just this so. Seeing? But also if you want a player into the squad, you would also have to look at that squad list and say who would you take out. You see me? And based on the squad that we have, is only one player I think you could have taken out of the squad for bringing in a Trevante Stewart. Who are the forwards that we have? Shamani Cousin, Bailey Kadamateri, Warner Brown. Who else? Bailey Kadamateri, Shamani Cousin, Warner Brown, Roman Burrell. And I think the only player right there where you would say, all right, leave him and call Trevante Stewart is a Warner Brown. That's the only player at the moment you could have said, yo, leave him out, call in Trevante Stewart, Warner Brown. And I think the coach's thought process is, Warner Brown has done it for me already. What have you done for me lately? And mind you, Trevante Stewart to get the opportunity to do it lately. But Warner Brown has done well for Jamaica, bro. I think it was in March of this year. It was in the March window at Savannah Park. I'm telling you, Warner Brown turned up for Jamaica, bro. In that window, scored goals, looked very dangerous for Jamaica. And so maybe the coach, remember, Trevante Stewart never played for Steve McLaren yet, bro. So at this point, at this important moment, you have to think about it as a coach, logically. If it came down to it, Shaman Nicholson tired, Bailey Kadamati going on with an injury or something, and I need to throw a wild card out there, who are you more familiar with? A Trevante Stewart or a Warner Brown that has done it for you within the calendar year? You'd be more familiar with Warner Brown. You'd be more familiar with what he has done for the country lately. You see me? But if Trevante Stewart did get called up, bro, I wouldn't be complaining about it. But also I understand why the coach is going with a Warner Brown. I get it. You get me, I say? Roman Burrell playing in the championship, playing at a higher level than Trevante Stewart. Everybody else are playing at a higher level than Trevante Stewart. People, we have 102 people in the chat. Me gonna need some likes, bro. We have 22 likes, man. Some of them are too big for likes. Yo, like the video if you like the video. That's it. If you enjoy the thing, we have 100 people, so clearly I enjoy it. And call the show. Call the show. The number is right there, pinned in the chat. 208-3262. Call on WhatsApp, and we can chat a little bit. Warner Brown, Trevante Stewart, that are the toss up. Both of them are playing at lower level leagues. None of them not well. Trevante Stewart are the only one that dominate at the moment. So if Trevante Stewart get called up, we wouldn't have a problem with it, and I think it would be justified. Him do what me say do. So him not being called up is kind of a spit in the face or a slap in the face or whatever you classify it as. I get that. But Warner Brown has served the current coach well. Him served the coach well. You see me? So that's the only thing. That's the only justification me can give Campos. I don't know what else it could be. I think it's a little bit of politics, and also the coach just more familiar with Warner Brown at the moment. Trinidad say them did only feel Ravel or midfield is not respectable. Them are gonna get press and disarm. The truth is, bro, we midfield now have the most informed midfield. I think Isaac Hayden is going to have a big role today, and he's going to need to control that midfield. His positioning need to be great. He just need to play some good football. Casey Palmer not being here is going to be a big miss, especially based on the form when he look like him that kicking for Jamaica. He look like him that kicking at some form. You see me miss one game, I will see how Jamaica did look. Casey Palmer, Isaac Hayden missed the game down at Curacao, I will see how it did look. You see me, and so I think it's going to be a big miss for us, but I think we have the quality to figure it out. In a game like this, if we put in a Joshua Anglin, bro, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I think he's going to go with Isaac Hayden, John Russell, Bobby Reid. I think that's what he's going to go with. But hey, it is what it is. All right. Remember now, Rico said him speed has not dropped. So if him speed there after the ACL and him have the ball knowledge, him have go leagues ahead of lead him when him get back fitness. Hey, that's true. Rico only lightning pace. So make us see. But which player gonna tell us them slower, bro? No, I'm not here to doubt what a man wants to say. But which player gonna tell us say? Which player gonna tell us say him lose some speed after him injury? Players not even comfortable mentioning them injury. So not necessarily look upon that. You see me? We need to fix up this. You see me? Alright, next comment. If Isaac Hayden is the hold on, we're get a call right quick. Give me a second, the people. We're getting a call right quick. Yo.
Yeah, blessing. Guys, it just did up on the live, so I'm saying I go share my 2 cents.
Alright, where are some G? First of all, tell me
Alright,
name, so I know for refer to you. Alright, alias or something.
Detonation.
Detonation. Alright, what go G?
Alright, me there. Alright, hear me I say now. It's just a question I ask.
Let me hear it now.
Would you use the current back four formation that we always use to play most of our games?
Would I? Yes, I would. For multiple reasons.
Right.
Would I use it for multiple reasons? One, it's already familiar to the players. We haven't been practicing a back five or a back three.
Yeah.
So for in the two most important games we're having at the World Cup qualifier, and just change the formation. Yeah, ask for trouble. But what you say? Let me hear what you say.
All right. Knowing that Trinidad them have some good explosive players, right?
They do.
And the last time, I think Levi Garcia, I think him outdo Greg Lee and the left
100%. 100%.
All right. Okay. Most people when we talk to them and say them would they use make Rico Henry come in because he's currently new.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, I think him more agile than Greg Lee.
No, he's a better player, bro. But also, you know, if I make a man work for him spot.
Yeah. But make we see where him have to offer. If he's not up to that standard, then we can sub him off.
I understand what you say still, but at the same time,
admit what me say, what I would have do, like use him and Pinot because like when them play for Brentford, they have like that chemistry there.
Interesting point. Point.
And there's a next thing now that I need to ask.
Go on. No?
If we qualify for the World Cup, right? And say for instance, something happened to Isaac Hayden, who is our next replacement?
Oi. As a defensive midfielder.
Exactly.
Oi. We have to go back to we have to go back to Latibo here, bro.
You see?
Latibo here was a defensive midfielder before Isaac Hayden, you know.
And would
Remember
that
that?
make sense? Would that make sense?
It wouldn't make sense, but it's what we have, bro, under FIFA. Who we are going to buy somebody?
And the coach keep on overloading the striker position with like 4 strikers. Why are we going with 4 strikers?
So wait, what would you do instead? You have to tell me who you want picking a midfield and left out who in the forward line. Because you always tell me the problem, you know, but you don't tell me how to solve it. So tell me that.
All right. Look at this now. The last roster that he posted, right? He include Lewis Baker. What happened to that process?
Okay. Good shot. Good shot.
See? He last time he include Tyrese Hall. We haven't seen Tyrese Hall. We only see him like, I think he popped up in like an interview or something like that.
Yeah, that one I don't understand. I get why you wouldn't. You have a youngster where play well in the championship. Why wouldn't you call him?
That's what I don't get.
But hear my reasoning though. No,
right.
Hear my reasoning. You have a Joel Latibo there that is can play centre back, can play right back, can play central midfield. You have a Ian Frey, can play centre back, can play right back, can play midfield. Maybe I look upon that for say I don't need to waste an attacking spot to add another midfielder that is not necessarily going to play. You get me? I say, no, yes, I have.
But that show lack of confidence in the strikers that you got.
Oh, that you need for just overload it and say, if I want to work, try that one. If I want to work, try that one.
Right.
But you know, say, me that look upon it and me and say, all right, we have an overload of strikers, but none of them now play. And I like him, I try them out. We know what we're going to play, bro. I can't tell you what we're going to play tonight, you know. I don't know how to start. At the same 4 or 5 man them. I see Roman Burrell now come on the field now.
And Whisper is not going to start. And most people including him on the right.
Well, I need Whisper to start. If you don't know anything about this side, that's supposed to be right. Big fans of Whisper.
The reason why I wouldn't start Whisper have some flaws where I don't think I would start him.
Flaws,
his first touch his first touch is very poor.
Continue with me here,
I would start Campbell.
Bro, Campbell not half as dangerous as Whisper.
No, I'm not watching. I'm not looking at the dangerousness, right? I'm looking at the how he can control the ball, maneuver the ball more, keep the ball at his feet more than Whisper.
All right, him can keep the ball at his feet more than Whisper. I'm not so sure about that either, bro.
Explosive.
I'm not so sure.
Trinidad. Right.
No.
Remember, so we play like a attacking football type of way.
Let me ask you a question. A few questions.
Okay.
You have to go pick between the two players them. Tyrese Campbell or Dejan Whisper Richards. Tell me the first thing.
Which one? Rate. All right, look it up. I'm take this to that way. Rate Whisper, respect him. Yes, but we just look on the flaws. Cause remember, he's going up against I think Trinidad's supposed to change somebody at any of them back line. I don't know. I think so. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. One of the most important players injured. I think it's a midfielder.
Just to keep Cephas in contact.
Answer this for me. Can you tell me who to start or who not to start? Answer this for me.
All right, sir.
And we are talking about as a winger. Who faster? Campbell or Whisper?
I think Campbell faster than Whisper, I think. Yeah.
Oh no, bro. With the ball? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's
you don't
more
see Whisper
explosive than Whisper.
He's not more explosive, bro. He cannot be more explosive.
All right, that's your opinion.
Yeah, we have to agree for disagree on that one.
Right.
Who is more dangerous?
Okay.
Who is more dangerous in front of goal?
Whisper is more dangerous.
Who makes better decisions on the ball?
Whisper.
Okay, so what do you want?
Just rational when him get the ball, he want to just do one bag of stuff.
All right, you know why? If I go with Campbell, you know why would I go with Campbell? Because Campbell is going to help our right back more than Whisper is going to help our right back.
That's okay. That's the same.
Whisper now run back. Whisper now run back. I would know that.
Play like that type of way like how Liam Bailey play.
Bro, but Whisper more dangerous than Tyrese Campbell, bro.
No, I didn't say. All right, I never say him not dangerous than him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just looking at who can hold up the ball more.
But why we need to hold up the ball?
So we can create more chances.
Oh no,
the midfield are laps, you know.
Me not think as a Jamaica need to create chances by holding up the ball. I think what we should do, we commit numbers forward, overload the midfield, and play quick football. We don't need to hold no football. Me as a man, I believe say my winger supposed to try. If you lose the ball 10 times, at least you try. Now the decision make, that's why I always a call for Cephas, you know. As much as people complain about Cephas, you know. Because you know what with Cephas is going to try. Him not always make the right decision, but he might try. Bro, a winger keeping the ball does nothing for me.
We get that with Cephas.
A winger keeping the ball does nothing
I need
for me.
Russell to step up in that match here. Russell need to step up.
Jonathan Russell not play a good game for football.
Exactly.
Jonathan Russell not play a good game for Jamaica since about March.
See? Same thing.
But that unfair in a match. I think about June. When we play against, what was it, Guatemala?
Yeah, I think.
In a national stadium. He played a good game there, right? But one thing with Jonathan Russell, why I always select him in the team, him know for find a goal, bro.
Yeah.
And that you see that late run there in the box, him can do that. But if him not do that for we, him just a passenger. Him don't know what to do on the field.
Yeah, him just walk on the field with him slow self.
No, beer walking. And that can you play him as a number 8, right? Or somewhere there. You play him as a central midfielder.
Right.
He might make late runs into the box. He might drift out wide for help wingers, blah, blah, blah. He might play as a second striker sometime.
All right, so who would you play on the right back starting in this match? Ian Frey or Lambakisa?
All right. If Lambakisa start, I won't be mad at it. But if I was the coach, ouch. If I was the coach, I got if the two players will give me, I got Ian Frey. I can't explain why.
But we just know that Lambakisa.
No, Lambakisa start, but Ian Frey fifth start. Think about it. The last game we played against Bermuda, we did it for one game in the Gold Cup, and we did it in the Guatemala game that we beat them 3-0 in the National Stadium. The inverted right back. Only people hate it. I love it.
No, it's a good, yeah. That's a good strategy.
Where Lembikisa drift into the midfield because we don't have we have a weak midfielder, bro.
The ball in that era anymore.
Right, so we outnumber them in the midfield and we create overloads up the pitch. That can make John Russell make him late running at the box. That can give you a 1v1 on the wing. That just create whole heap of chain reactions. If that is what you want to do, Lembikisa, bro, with him cement foot, me I tell you John Russell would be better suited for that role. Because in players as midfielder sometimes for Inter Miami. And even Latibodir enough people argue about it. And Latibodir play against Guatemala in a national stadium, bro. We beat them 3-0. People remember say Latibodir was the right back. You see me?
Yeah, so? But most people just look for Lati make like some decisive passes, but which we know we now get that.
That's why I don't want him start as a midfielder. But as a right back, especially if we now ask a right back for bomb down the wing, him can play that inverted right back role where I'm helping at the midfield a little bit. But if it's up to him to transition the ball, we not pass offline.
But would you chance it with two rational players though? With Damian, if Damian will start tonight, or Latibodir?
Would I chance what?
All right. Would you chance it as in like pick Damian Lowe to start over King, and use Lati to like coincide with Isaac Hayden?
I'm not getting my starting lineup yet, but my starting lineup, my back line would have been Greg Lee. Them said Maribel injured, right?
Yeah.
So it would have been Greg Lee for me, Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lowe, and Ian Frey. That are the back four me would have go with.
Midfield.
The midfielder me would have go with is Isaac Hayden, John Russell, Bobby Reid, just because we now have nothing else. But if Josh and Anglin start, I don't think it's a bad idea. Josh and Anglin start instead of, let's say, a Bobby Reid. Just for give you a little...
Let me ask a question. Will you use a supporting player for the striker?
Like play 2 forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where you got to take extra player from? Midfield?
Or would you play a player as an attacking midfielder behind the striker?
Attacking midfielder, bro. 2025 in a football pass that 2 forward something there.
But I think the coach did use Damari Gray as that, right? That one point.
Him use him as an attacking midfielder, like a support striker.
Exactly right. Okay. Yeah.
So me not mind that. I don't mind that. But this is probably not the game for it. Remember, we're playing against Trinidad away. Trinidad is a heavy counter-attacking team. And when we commit whole heap of numbers forward, like we did in National Stadium, people don't realize what we do, you know. We commit whole heap of numbers forward, but our organization did all over the place. So every time Trinidad and Tobago counter-attack, we play the ball over the top, it seemed like them in on goal.
Right.
You see me? Them just unlucky that the offside them catch them. You see me? But we didn't allow them too much space in behind the defense, and we didn't commit too much numbers forward. In them backyard now, with them need a result, them depend on 5 points, bro. If them win them next 2 games, them can qualify for the World Cup in second
I
spot.
don't think them are going the next 2 games because I think them struggle against Curacao.
Them a play we and then them a play Bermuda.
Oh yeah.
So they, in a
That
for them
is
head, you have to
true.
understand them. I think if them beat Jamaica tonight and then beat Bermuda Tuesday, that would have put them power 8 and 3, 11. That would have put them on 11 points. Curacao is now on 8 points. If we lose to Trinidad and Tobago tonight and then draw with Curacao, that Trinidad and
That will
Tobago
just be
qualify
10
for the World
points.
Cup.
That will just be 10 points, right?
That qualify them for the World Cup. So you have to understand that they are going to approach this game like it's a do or die. They are going to fight. They're going to make sure that they're a unit and they are going to be so motivated, bro. So we
But
can't
it
just
is
go
a do or die.
for
Because
them.
them can't draw with we.
No, them
You
can't
know,
draw.
that is not a
Them
good.
need 2
That's
wins.
not that. All right, exactly. So
Them need 2 wins because you just count say Bermuda go beat Curacao go beat Bermuda. Just count that. Everybody beat Bermuda. So just count that and that gonna put them power 11 points.
exactly.
You see me? So them gonna need for beat we and them need for beat Bermuda. So them gonna approach this game very motivated and them gonna be a little bit slightly cautious. So we have to approach the game in a same manner where we are motivated from everything we are going to Jamaica also, but we can't just commit numbers forward and be reckless, bro. Because people might not realize, but Jamaica one-on-one defending is not great.
Yeah. We get
One-on-one defending, Jamaica right now is not great. Richard King one-on-one defending atrocious. We left back our right back them one-on-one defending atrocious. Ethan Pinnock just a come back in and farm, you know. But one-on-one, we can't stop crosses from coming at the box. And we can't win the ball off nobody one-on-one. But when we keep a good defensive structure, we do well. So we don't really concede only for good that way. But one-on-one we're not good, bro. So that's why we have to keep it tight. You see me? And so me wouldn't play. That's why I say in the midfield, let's see if him go Josh and Anglin, John Russell, and Isaac Hayden. Them would have said that a little bit too defensive, but I respect you give the team. Because them have to come at we. Them want the result.
Yeah, exactly.
Them need the result more than we need the result.
But we know this coach is going to just be down to favoritism.
No, me know what will happen. I'm going to start Isaac Hayden, John Russell, and Bobby Reed.
And I just feel say some foolishness is going to happen once it's side job. I just feel it, I swear.
What do you mean, some foolishness?
I just feel I'm going to just go with Damian Lowe. I just feel it, I swear.
So you want Richard King to start?
I would start King. King more composed on the ball than Damian.
All right.
Damian Lowe too rational, man. I
Bro.
want a yellow card so early.
Why not say them something here, dog? No, not gonna make me go into the Damian Lowe debate. Why not do that?
No, but me don't want the yellow card so early.
Bro, Damian Lowe now get no yellow card, brother.
But me not trust Damian Lowe.
Damian Lowe now get no yellow card.
But your decision, so let's see how it go.
But yeah, so the thing is, the coach are gonna select Damian Lowe. We know that. But also, Richard King, I agree with you. He's more composed on the ball. He can pass the ball better than Damian Lowe. But Damian Lowe is no scrub. Damian Lowe can pass the ball too. Damian Lowe give us that defensive presence. Damian Lowe give us the hard-nosed defender that we need, and he also give that leadership presence what we need in the team. You see me? So I like Damian Lowe starting. In fact, Damian Lowe is my favorite reggae boy player.
I think Damian Lowe is more like a clean-up player.
He's a clean-up player, yes. But don't underrate. Like him tackling is good, him recovery runs is good. It's just that I think Damian Lowe lose him head a little bit too much. Him going at too much lunging tackles for me. But
exactly.
But outside of that, me rate Damian Lowe, bro. But I understand in a pretty on the eye.
Right.
In a pretty on the eye.
And Lambakisa, if him do start, he need to step up.
No, let me keep enough for start, bro. Let me keep enough for start. But if him start, I'm not gonna be mad at it. But a question I have to ask you, and this is an opinion that I have held for maybe the last year or two. Since Lembikisa played for Jamaica in 2021, it was, right?
Yeah.
When he did come and play that them two friendly they don't catching all and then stadium. I think that was his first game. I would see him at like 18, 19 years old.
Right.
And we have said Bombard, we have a right back for the future. Have you seen any great improvements in his game from 18, 19 years old to now when he's like 22?
To be honest, watching him in the under 21s struggling, nah.
Better the man improve, and that's my biggest problem. In first touch, you're a professional footballer. The first touch, half a better. One thing I can tell you that boy can cross a ball still.
Potential, yeah, he did have the potential, but I don't know what happened from this.
I still a fairly young player now, but me not know. There's a point from that 19 to 23 where you're supposed to like have the hunger there and like fast development to happen. I'm gonna think him might develop as fast as I want him to develop. And
You
also
know,
players like Ian Frey, I don't know, old man.
no, I think he's in our 20s.
Yeah, Ian Frey like 23. Let me double check. Ian Frey no old.
There's
Yeah,
one player that
yeah,
I'm still
23.
not sure about in the squad.
Who that?
Anderson.
Who that?
What happened to his development?
Carey Anderson.
Right.
Carey Anderson now play, bro. But do a
Are
live.
we just pulling up? Are we just loading the slots or what? Because I don't understand this.
We're not blessed with midfielders, bro.
Yo, this coach is. Boy, man, I know. He coach him there scout for
We
the
not.
last like what 2 years.
Wait, say
No.
you'd prefer to see like a Tyrese Hall or
Denario
Lewis
Johnson or
Baker
something
or
like that.
something.
Exactly. Make we see somebody else then.
Yeah, me
It doesn't
understand.
have to be like UK based. It can be our own local talent.
Wait, say you believe in a
That
JPL like that?
not really, but little glimpse there. The guy from racing in the number 10, I think.
Racing number 10. Yeah, man. Are them
Wait a
captain
minute.
that?
I'm not sure. I don't remember if I
But even know
captain.
we are talk still.
That guy, yeah, him look more confident
Bro,
on the ball.
oh, you gonna
But
select a JPL, man. Where you gonna tell the championship and the League One, man, them? And the MLS and the USL. Where you gonna tell the USL, man, say?
no, that's debatable. But
Bro,
make we see.
you see, if in order for get called up from the JPL for me, you have to be outstanding. You see,
I
like
think I
as we
just
that explained
quality.
earlier, you see what Richard King do? You ever watch Richard King in the JPL, bro?
Yeah,
Richard King make the JPL look easy, you know?
yeah, but look at this now. Me just feel say I just choose speed and the politics. Me just feel so.
Why
Because
what?
it's only current like or past players that me see that get called up. If it's not from Mount Pleasant or his own club, I don't think them get no call up.
No, bro. First of all,
Who?
I don't think the JPL should have. I don't think the national team should have no back a JPL player from morning. But for the last couple of
No,
years,
two or
nobody
three nobody.
me even want 2 or 3. But I say go. Me I say if them gonna get called, man, for be outstanding. And for the last like 3 years, bro, I don't know about Cavaliers man I get called. Think about it. We get
Not
Topi
yet
get
true.
Topi get called. That a Mount Pleasant. Warner Brown get called. That a Arnett when them get him first
Right.
call up. You
Right.
see me? Who else get called up? Sule Makala always I get called.
I'm a classmate, but
You see me? That
him not have the potential. There.
no, me not believe them man if get called either. I'm just saying we can't use the speed. We have to split justice. We can't say speed.
Although him a go bash me still, but that's a facts.
No man, them man enough to make the national team, bro.
No, but all right. Most people are go have them own 2 cents tweet, but yeah.
That still. I try get him on the car, so me I give somebody else a chance. Big up
All right.
yourself,
Yeah,
yeah?
respect.
Much
All right,
respect
my
and
boss.
love, brother. Big up. Yeah, people. Great caller that. Great caller. You see how we can agree for disagree and keep it pushing. Anyways, I can see where we're going. We have a next caller. This is our Trey. So you man a caller, me a call, not answer. Eh? Oh, me a caller. Trey, are you? Trey, get it together, bro. Yo.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, man, me a hear. Where you say me killer?
Yeah, da. Me not agree when them a say, oh, King with Pinnock in the back, bro. Alright, the game, yeah, it's gonna be a very aggressive game. So we need Damian Lowe in the back. You see it?
Yep.
And
You know, Red King.
King not this a game, yeah. Not the game. Yeah. Like, bro, trust me. Trinidad are come with everything with them have. And King no compliment Pinnock.
A too calm man when I talk.
Yeah. So we need Damian Lowe and Pinnock work together well. You see it? Because when Pinnock calm and composed, but Damian Lowe are the man where we going at the tackle. Because if you watch the game when with Curacao, when King caused, I think the 2 goals where Curacao scored are because of King, you know.
100%. And the game we play in a national stadium versus Trinidad and Tobago, when the man get the 1-on-1
Yeah.
on King and chop him out of him shoes and King dive off of the
When
field.
the youth scored the 3 offside goal. Yeah,
Okay.
King.
Oh,
King.
but people, bro, me not really bring up anything I know because people are gonna say me I bash the player. It's not bash the player.
Bro,
Damian Lowe just better.
bro. Damn, I'm say with this fine with cause we're in the final third right now. Like we need the gunman them, you see it? We
Mhm.
need the player them we're gonna fight with them heart and from the jump, Damian Lowe, the man they fight with them heart with in him hand. You see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the man that we take a yellow card just to make the team go through. And I'm saying right now we need the player them we're gonna fight
And you
with
know, say him
every
strength and him weakness at the same time. Him strength is him weakness. Damian
yeah,
Lowe.
yeah,
You see that? You see that
yeah.
little exuberance that him have the heart and the fight and the going. Damian Lowe remind me of like Russell Westbrook in a basketball. Him just got 100% every single possession, every single time Jamaica have the ball or not have the ball. Him a fight 100%. Him don't know if
Yeah, yeah.
like. Him don't know if sneak up on you. Him don't know if like keep it calm and composed and then switch it up. No, it's just full speed ahead every time, and that's how I get him in trouble sometimes. But also people underrate the fact that that is what get us out of trouble a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lowe a good player, bro.
Yeah,
Good player,
cause
bro.
when I say with King calm, you see it him calm, him not go in at the tackle like that way. Him not gonna risk it. You
Yeah,
see it, him not gonna risk it. Him we just jump and put in behind him, bro.
put him
And
on behind him.
you see it like we just jump and have him behind him and bro put out there and stop the ball. If you have to risk it sometime. You see, if you see the ball I go in at the goal, bro, just get a red card, brother. Put your hand in. You see, like me not say
Where is it? Put him on behind him.
you see, me not say if you stretch out him hand, but me I say
Yeah,
instead of it you can stop the ball with your hand from not going at the goal, bro. Just risk it. But
yeah.
Damian was a man where we do that. I'm say for this game, like this are the game where we need to win. So me rather risk Damian Lowe. All right, let me give you my defense line.
Let me hear
So
it now. Let me hear it.
all right, so me I go put Greg Lee, Pinnock, Lowe, and Dexter.
Greg Lee, Pinnock, Lowe, Dexter.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
and midfield, um, Aiden, Bobby, and as much as Russell, like, me just have vision with the coach have vision. I that I go on. But Gray am my baller, but would I say Gray, but no, cause Gray,
Great.
he might go live, he might go drift to the left with Cephas there and be camera with that.
But you have
So
Bobby Reed and Gray?
yeah, you're right, you're
Two
right.
of them can't play in the midfield, brother.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, if I saw be the case, me will put Russell, no, Aiden, Anderson, and Bobby. But me know say the coach I gonna use Russell.
You not believe in Russell.
Not at the moment. Me no know. From the last few games we played, the man a hide from the ball. The man lost. You see, the man a
Yeah.
hide from the ball.
Yeah, I think for
The
me,
man hide from the
Me like Jonathan Russell as like me like the danger in an attack with him off away. That late, I
like
must say that late run there into the box. Him know for find
yeah.
space in the box and kick the ball in the goal. Him know for do that. But
uh,
him drifting at the game. Him drift out of the game too much. And as a
yeah,
midfielder, him just not get the midfield as much help as me that want him get the midfield. You know that way there?
yeah. So for me, would I put Anderson and Aiden and Bobby, but
And
me
this
know say
and
the
you
coach.
know long and this start a game for Jamaica, bro.
Yeah, I'm say at the moment, me just have put through everything in a sink. You see, like we need the team there. We need a fire team there. And
Yeah, yes, yes,
um
somebody we are gonna fight.
Anderson more Anderson kinda Edom kinda play the same. So mother put the two of them together and put Bobby as the number 10 and then Cephas on the left, Whisper on the right, and Burrell up top.
Cephas, Whisper,
Whisper and Burrell.
Borrell. Something. Damn. You know, me not fight a thing. We say no Nicholson, no and no
But
Kadamate.
Nicholson Nicholson in a second half. When I put on Nicholson probably like the 68th minute.
Damn.
Burrell upon farm, bro. Burrell for the past 5 game. I think him score 3 or 4 goals
Yeah,
every.
he might play well. QPR, innit?
So him the on farm, him a fire right now, so mother start him. You see it. But if him not start, mother make put him on the second half. If I saw be the case.
And you believe Mr. Roman Burrell now play today?
Me no wrong you know.
No, I don't wrong me. If I'm me, he would have give him a chance. But me, I say,
Yeah,
the coach not gonna play him. Because we know the
yeah,
coach is predictable, bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you the starting lineup we're gonna play. Right? Andrew Blake in goal, obviously. He might go Greg Lee. He might go the back line, what you say. Greg Lee,
Yeah.
Pinnock, Lowe, and Lemby
Dex.
Kisa. In the midfield, I'm gonna go John Russell, Isaac Hayden, and Bobby Reed. That time midfield we're gonna go with. And on the right, I'm gonna go with Kaim Dixon.
Yeah.
Up top, I'm gonna go with Shamani Carson, and on the left, I'm gonna go with Cephas. In the second half, I'm gonna substitute Whisper for Dixon. I'm gonna substitute Cephas for Demari Gray. Or Bobby Reed for Demari Gray. Nobody else
Me
now
no,
come off our bench, brother.
me
Oh,
no want them.
Kadamatari
Me,
for Nicholson. Nobody else now play.
me no want me no as much as me rate Gray, me no want him in the middle.
Demari Gray.
Him, yeah, me no him and Cephas them no play well together. Them a drift to each other.
They
You
might play
see
the
it?
same
And
position.
yeah, and cause the last time Gray play the 10, him a drift too much on the left side and Cephas a come in. So Cephas not have the space to run or do nothing cause Gray over there a clog up over on the left side.
And you know,
You
people
see it?
did like it, you know, cause he might had a game them did score.
No, sir.
But you know the coach are gonna try to fit everybody in our team, you know. So don't be surprised. Don't be
But I
surprised if
mean,
you say Cephas, Bobby Reed on the right wing, and say Demari Gray as a number 10. Don't be
I'm more
surprised.
surprised if Cephas not start. If Cephas not start.
No, Cephas have to start.
But you know the coach head mad already. You will make Gray start and put on Cephas.
Cephas have to start, bro. You crazy, man? Cephas have to start.
We are gonna
Cephas
see
have to
what
start. Cephas is Jamaica's most dangerous player, bro. He's also Jamaica's most wasteful player, but he's our most dangerous player at the same time.
I'm rate Cephas still.
Me rate
The only
Cephas, bro. Me rate Cephas.
Alright, for the last game when Cephas play, me rate it. That's what me want Cephas to do. Like pass the ball. You see it? Like don't be selfish, all up your head, pass the ball.
But for sure,
That's what me want.
For sure, yo. Him get 2 assists in that game, right?
Yeah.
But watch that level here. Cephas missed about 3 goal scoring opportunity, you know. In a CM game, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Cephas missed one from the 6-yard box. Cephas missed the pullback. And then also, Cephas I get some chat. But this, you have to take the good with the bad. Cephas beat the man down the line, dribble cross, and force the shot. When all him have to do a lay it off. Then when you have one next time now, when him for take the shot, and him a try to lay it off. But, at the end of the day, him get 2 assists. And that is why I love Cephas playing. Because his speed is going to get him so many opportunities that all he need is just 1 or 2 of them for work. And then him can waste the rest. Because him going to get so much.
And this is gonna be a good thing, you know. That's why more, as me say, the coach probably not starting, but more the coach will start him because
Start 2, Cephas.
yeah, Cephas, because them afraid of him. If you listen to all of the Trinidadian people, them
Yeah, me that listen up. Yeah.
Cephas, them afraid of. And so if Cephas go at them, the back line I go panic. And in that case now, if a Burrell or Whisper they in the box or Bobby they close by, because once them a panic we can catch them on that because they're afraid of Cephas.
Yeah.
You see, so Cephas have to do just hold up him head, pass the ball and make sure them do everything right. He's not gonna do everything right, but at least 80% right.
Yeah.
And we win the game. You see it. But
Yeah.
me they work, you see it, bro, me they work. If me have another chance to call again, I will call again.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, see me. You know
But me I predict Jamaica to win 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 win. Yeah,
Interesting.
3-1 win.
Interesting. We are win still, you know. We're going with it. Now, it's going to be as pretty. You see how we're excited, don't worry. After the game, we're not so excited, bro. But, me not say we're going to lose either. We're going to win. But it just going to look like how it always look.
Tight.
It all looks crappy. But we just have to overpower them with the quality. That like we always do. But big up yourself, same way for call. Much respect.
Yeah.
But People, big up your dog them for call. That's some too good call of that. Some good insight. But onto the game now. This game, I think Jamaica is going to win the game. But in terms of what I predict, in terms of what me I go see, me now look forward to seeing no great football. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what I always see from the boys. The boys always come out and look like a disjointed team, look like 11 men, 11 individuals instead of one team. That is what we always do. We always come out with all like we know what we want to do. You see me? Sometimes the coach come and play an inverted fullback, sometimes he play a overlapping fullback, sometimes the fullback them now do nothing. You see me? This is what I don't want to see, but this is what we're going to see. Team just like a look confusing. Team are gonna look all over the place. You see me? And I hope that we don't see that. Because I think Trinidad and Tobago will thrive on that. But ultimately, we are going to create enough goal scoring opportunities where we are going to take more of the chances that we create than they take. Which is how we've won a lot of the games. Which is how we won all of the games, except the Bermuda game. The Bermuda game will play a ball and we'll win that game. But outside of that, even the two Bermuda games we'll play, even the first Bermuda game we'll play, the Curacao game we'll lose, we just tried to outpour them with our quality, but we were not one solid team. It was just 11 players trying to use their individual ability to win the games and overpower the opponents. And I fear that is what we're going to try today. No, it may work, it may not work. I think it is going to work. But people have to understand, say, yo, this game for Trinidad represents a serious opportunity. Trinidad didn't really beat Jamaica. The last time Trinidad beat Jamaica was 1-0 a catching hall, if I'm not mistaken. Very upset at that game. I don't think I was there, but I was watching it. We lose 1-0 to them. I think I catching hall at National Stadium in 2023. Before that, the last time Trinidad beat it was 2013. Like Trinidad don't beat Jamaica, bro. That's not what happens. Whether at home or away, we go and we beat Trinidad and Tobago. But you have to understand that this game, it just presents a different type of opportunity, bro. And same way how we are look upon this World Cup qualifiers and I say, yo, easy run to the World Cup, blah, blah, blah. This is the easiest part we've ever had to a World Cup, by the way. And this is the best we've done in a World Cup qualifiers campaign. People might say the performance is not great, but in terms of results, this is the best we've done. Now, it might be a little bit harder, maybe in a 98, but going into the last day, I think we would need that result versus Mexico, blah, 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 blah. It come down to the last day. We are trying to make that one come down to the last day. You see me? So, let's take it out of anybody else's hands. Let's just get a win tonight, get a win on Tuesday. You see me? But the point I was making is that Trinidad and Tobago are fired up for this game. They want to win this game. They need to win this game because they believe that if they win the next two games, they are going to make it to the World Cup, or at least they're going to secure the second spot. You see me? For the playoffs. Now, all we need to do in the grand scheme of things is beat Curacao in the second game. We don't even need to win tonight because we're at 9 points. Curacao is at 8 points. If they beat Bermuda tonight, they are going to go on 11. If we lose against Trinidad and Tobago tonight, we are going to stay on 9. If we beat Curacao, we are then going to go on 12 points, and then they are going to stay on 11. So the truth is we can lose tonight and just beat Bermuda, but we don't really want it go down to that, bro. We don't really want it get to the nitty-gritty. We want to go to a national stadium knowing that all we need is a draw to make it to the World Cup. Them come at us. Them come beat we. But Trinidad will come at we. Trinidad will play some football, and I hope that we just look like a team tonight. I hope we look like a team. I hope we don't approach this game disjointed and midfield all over the place now providing protection. I hope we approach the game properly. I really, really do. But I think even if we play a little bit of chaotic football, I still think our individual quality is going to create enough opportunities for us to win this game. That's just what I believe, honestly and wholeheartedly. Now let's get into the predicted lineup. I want to see how much people we have in the chat, people. How much you have in the chat, bruh? How many we got in the chat, bruh? We have 115 people in the chat and 53 likes. That is just embarrassing. That is just embarrassing. We have 115. We have 115 active people in the live. I don't know a comment or a chat to me. I love it. But we have 53 likes. That's just embarrassing, bro. That is just embarrassing. I must say, people, if you not enjoy the show, hit the like button. If you not enjoy it, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, I say go. I don't have to like it, but if you don't like it, like it. Starting lineup now. What would I go? Let me see if we can get my visuals up. Come in and know from where there. I don't know what going on, brother. May I get my visual up on the screen? Just give me a second there. What's wrong with me, bro? Come on. Pam pananam, pam pananam. Boy, I would start the live. I would there talk about football. I would even Jaja. You see, we're going back to regular life already. So we're going back to regular life already. Must say though, condolences to everybody. We either lose a loved one or somebody you know from Hurricane Melissa. If you lose property, boy, my well wishes. I hope you recover fast. You see me? It's not a great time right now down there in the southwest and west side of the country. So I hope if anybody there watching right now, big up on yourself. Thank you for tuning in. But also, our prayers and our hearts are with you. And anybody who can donate or send some help down there to the west side of the country, bro. Do that. You get me? I say. Don't forget what happened. Don't forget that people are living in tough conditions right now. You see me? So do that. I think there is a charity that I'm connected to. That I think maybe the live that I'm going to do either later or tomorrow we can go into some information on that. And you can, if you don't feel led, you can do that. If not, you don't know the government have for them thing going and all of the celebrities have for them thing going. Just support, bro. Give some support. You get me? I say, and if you can't give a support, give a post. If you can't give a post, give a call. Reach out to somebody where you know down there. Alright, so you see me sometime out of sight, out of mind. And after a while, we're gonna stop see the images from social media. It already stopped. So when I really I see it as much as we did I see it the day or two after, but it's still tough. I mean, know people personally go down there and based on what them say and how them are just me see the videos with them take and how them are recount but them experience to me. It's tough. I know it's tough and it's gonna take a while for we get back from this. But sports and football is always a golden opportunity for lift the spirits of a country, lift the spirits of a people, bring people together. And as such, I think the reggae boys just have this chance, bro, where them can just lift the morale of the country. Make we leave next week celebrating and not complaining. You see me? Win tonight, have a full house in the National Stadium, and make we lift Jamaica again and give us something to cheer about. You see me? So, big up for that. People, as I say, reach out. Somebody did mention a charity. Not somebody I know very personally. You see me that they wanted to share the charity on the channel. You can donate to that whenever I make it public. Also, the government's platform or any of the celebrities' platform. Just help if you can. You see it? So let's get back to the show, man. Starting lineup. What more I get my thing on the screen now, but I don't know. I don't know what going on, bro. I don't know why I can't get. Alright. I think we find it, people. I think we find it. Yes, we find it. I found it. I found it. I think I've had enough. Might get a little drunk. Ready? I found it, man. I say what's on my mind. I'll find it. Give me a second. All of my kindness. Ready. Starting lineup time. No. No, Ryan. No, Ryan. Where you do, man? When I react to that video a long time, man. Ready again. Ah. Ah. Anyway, starting lineup. Hold on, I'll read some comment before we get to my starting lineup. Um, Cornflakes man to the Trinidad. Cornflakes man, what a name. The Trinidad midfield is stronger than Reggae Boys, but Reggae Boys have a better bench, so substitutions and VAR will be a big factor. The man say VAR. But you know the VAR will be a big factor. But I understand what you mean. Trinidad and Tobago, bro, a lot of teams have better midfield than we know. I'm telling you, even Curacao have better midfield than we know. Even Curacao have better midfield than we. But we are gonna try our best. We are gonna try our best. I don't know if VAR is going to be a big factor for us or for them. I don't know. But the truth is, it shouldn't come down to that. Score goals, be the better team. In terms of them having a better midfield, though, they may have a better midfield than us. But I started this video saying the midfields are a bit even. The midfields are a bit even, and it'll come down to um who want it more, the fight and the organization of the midfield. As a unit, they may have a better midfield than us. I'm not telling a lie. But I think we just have to, we structure will be more important than the individual players tonight. You know, man, people are just the website will pull up. Me so correct it. Just give me a second. Just a reason a little bit. I think the unit of our midfield is going to be more important than the individual players that we have in the midfield. You see me? So, oh no. You see me? Yeah. So let's get to it. 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 Who do I want in our as a defender, as a centre back? Man, say see me what there. Yeah, you might, you might. I am out and about. You may have seen me at the game. You may have seen me on the road. You may have seen me. I'm a regular old Joe, man. You might catch me in the streets. Never lacking though, but it's possible to see Rush. It's possible to see Rush on the road, bro. It's possible. See somebody last night. Stop and chat to me for a little bit. You see me, so it's possible. It's possible. It's not. It's not beyond belief. Anyways, let's get to the lineup. All right. So in goal, it's Andre Blake for me. At left back, it's Greg Lee for me. Ethan Pinnock as the left centre back. At the right centre back, at Damian Lowe for me. I'm not lie. You see me? As me right back, it is Ian Frey for me. You see me? Make me know when you think about that back line there, that back five there. And also, what I want to do is make me know on the starting 11 in the comment section. Just list out the players. What's the starting 11 you want to see? What's the starting 11 you want to see? This is my starting 11. This is how I would play. Yeah. Let's get back to it. The midfield line now. Isaac Hayden not start, yes. These are the toughest selection. I think this is the toughest selection. I think that supporting that next midfield role is probably the toughest to get. And what I want right now is somebody is going to help the defense, but somebody who is also going to help us in transition. I don't think Jonathan Russell is the man for this match. As I say, as much as I like that late run there into the box, as much as I like what Jonathan Russell offer with the ball, I don't think he's the man for this match. Right now, I think about not a Ian Frey. Right now, I think about a Joshua Anglin, Caray Anderson. I know earlier I entertained the idea of John Russell, but right now, the more I see it and I see the man in face, I don't like John Russell in the match, bro. Too much gap in the midfield. People wanna tell me who would have helped the defense well, but also help the attack well. Wanna tell me that? Somebody tell me that real quick. Who would you give that nod to? Would you give Joshua Anglin a chance? Because the last time Joshua Anglin came on and Joshua Anglin didn't look awful to me. You see me? I almost give away one goal, but somebody tell me right quick. Conflicts man said that is my backline too. Burn up. Detonation say Reed needs to give us a good game tonight. Bobby Reed, Bobby Reed actually played well in the Bermuda game too. Bobby Reed's strength is also his weakness. You remember a while ago I talked about Damian Lowe, I'm saying strength and weakness. That aggression is what we love him for, but that aggression is also what gets him in trouble a lot of the times. I think it's almost the same for yeah. Anyways, who me I go with? Me I go with. You man say my chance, Russell dog. Chance Russell. Can't chance Russell, bro. Detonation, can't chance Russell killer. Can't chance Russell. Either Isaac, either Kara Anderson or Joshua Anglin, bro. Somebody where you can tell say, yo, don't care about scoring right now. Take care of the ball. Joshua Anglin. Damn, Joshua Anglin. Bro, Joshua Anglin. We never like how Kara Anderson looking at the last two games them him come on, you know. Wanna give me an idea, no, man. Joshua Anglin or Kara Anderson. Who would have be a better pair? You know, that double pivot there. Who would have Bro, I'm soon fix I'm gonna get to the attack line yet, man. Wanna cool now? I'm soon get up there. Ah, Kara Anderson. Kara Anderson now playing football now. We need somebody to take care. Me I go with Anglin. That's just what I got to say. If me there saw struggle, imagine the coach. Me I go Joshua and Anglin as a central midfielder. I understand that him can play high up the park, but that central box to box role, I think him are the best option to have. Kara Anderson right now, I don't think is in great form. He would probably be better suited than Anglin to play there because of his defensive prowess. But I think Anglin can give him more energy in the park right now. I think Anglin can take care of the ball better, and Anglin can help us transition the ball better. That's what I would do. In the number 10 role now, I think it have to be Bobby Reid. We're gonna need that experience. And yeah, Bobby Reid, me that talk about a while ago before I have the brain fart. I say his strength is his weakness. Bobby Reid is a safe player. Yeah, bro, I understand conflicts, man. Kara is more central midfielder than Anglin. Anglin is more of a CM to attacking midfield. But I do think he have more energy right now, bro. Kara Anderson look timid on the ball when we see him for the last two games. Kara Anderson can't shoot first touch not as good. We just like Anglin on the ball. And I think keeping the ball is going to be a big part of this game. No. Yeah. Bobby Reid. I would say that Bobby Reid's strength is also his weakness. In that. Yeah. I was saying that Bobby Reid's strength is also his weakness in that him calm. He make the right decision all the time. Him do the safe play. Him not gonna take a leap of risk. Which is his strength. You know, he's going to make the pass to the player. Him gonna pass. Him not try win the game by himself. Him not try have the worldly moment. Him gonna make the right pass. Him gonna make the right decision. Bobby Reid. But also sometimes you need that cutting edge. Like Bobby Reid unfortunately lacks. But his strength is also his weakness. You see me? But Bobby Reid as a number 10. I think going forward, Bobby Reid is our number 10. What a time it would be to have Omar Hutchinson, bro. No, I go on and on about them, man. Them man, they are Judas. Them man, they are priests. On the right, I just think I forgot Dujan Richards. I don't care anybody I say. Where him there? Am I blind or something? But just think I forgot Whisper as a right winger, bro. I think Whisper and Cephas are our two most dangerous players. Me I talk about just give them the ball, something gonna happen. That is Whisper. Whisper don't need a lot of time. Whisper don't need a lot of touches. Whisper just needs opportunity. And I think we should give him the opportunity right now to win us this game. I think we should give him the opportunity to, do what he wants to do. Because the truth is, the youth built for the moment. The youth built for the moment, bro. And I think him scored on Trinidad and Tobago already. He scored his first goal for Jamaica against Trinidad and Tobago in the Gold Cup. The only thing with a lineup like this, I can see how it's flawed. In that Dujan Richards won't help Ian Frey. Ronaldo Cephas. Cephas actually do a good little defensive work for already, But the most important part of this would be Isaac Ian and Anglin that needs to provide good cover for the back line. You see me? Don't take too much touches on the ball, keep it safe, keep it clean. Transition the ball to the attack. You see me? That's how we want to see from them, man. But this are the attack me would have going. But I know what Funi 11 and I want to disagree with. Cephas should come off the bench. Why defend when the defense tired? I believe Trini foot. Brother, you bring the man off the bench when the defense tired the 20 minutes and them just freshen up the right back. Or them just freshen up them left back or whoever. Freshen up them right back. And Cephas just not have enough time. You want Cephas need to dip on the park from the start. Cephas need to dip on the park from the start, bro. Give him as much time as possible to just create havoc. And then we can, go from there. If it not work, then we make a substitution. If it not work, Cephas not work, then we bring on a Demargui. Or if Cephas, we give him 70 minutes. And if him not create much for way, if him passenger in the game, they mark him well, then we switch it up. The whole left side I come off. Greg Lear come off and we are bring on a Rico Henry. Cephas I come off and we are bring on a Demari Gray. Bobby Reed can come off too. Bring on a John Russell, bring on a Demari Gray for try make that number 10 there. But bro, Ronaldo Cephas is a wonder of a player, bro. The thing with Ronaldo Cephas, as I'm telling you, yeah, the decision making is poor, but he might do better. You can see him make an active effort for do better. You see how Cephas, you see if Cephas could have learned how to be a bit more unpredictable, and that is so crazy. The fact that he's predictable, but you still can't stop it, is a bit crazy. Because you know what Cephas can do, that one step over, push down the line, that body rock, shoulder drop, push it down the line, gone left, But the thing with Cephas is Cephas, I said last week that Cephas think him have to guard the line. He have to reach the line, dunk on the line, and the ball across, roll over the line, and as it both across the line, then him cross it. You see me, Cephas thinks that him have to do. But in the last game, he might do better with that. And what we want him to learn a bit more to is use the half space as well. You get a step on the man, you not have to reach down at the byline. You not have to reach the byline for cross the ball. You not have to reach down on the goal line for cross the ball. You not have to reach a corner flag for cross the ball. If you're there them parts of the pitch, if you're there, like even where you picture it right now, you have that half space, whip the ball back post, bro. Whip the ball front post, put it between the centre back and the keeper. You see me? You don't have to always make it, run down the line, cross. No. You can cross from the half spaces too. You can cut in sometimes too. You see me? So that's what it is about Cephas. Just making your game a bit more unpredictable. And Cephas is a wonderful player. Dujan Richards now is just the ability that kid has, man. And we can't even call him a kid no more. I think Whisper, 20 now? 21 now? I think him like 21 now or something like that. Whisper is no kid anymore, bro. You see me? And a soon time for y'all stop talking about potential without a player like Dujan Richards and Kaim Dixon. And what if a time will come on YouTube and we say Whisper is for the future and Ray and Tay. Well, Whisper is for the now, yeah? Whisper is for the now. Whisper is for the now. When Whisper play, he might impact the game now. More than some of the most senior and experienced players. Whisper impact the game now. So I never come say no future. Whisper is for the now. I honestly believe that Whisper is our most dangerous right winger right now. Unpredictable, explosive, powerful left footed shot. Can get by anybody, can beat anybody on his day. Can roam across the pitch, inside, outside, can cut in and put in that left footed cross, can get down the line and put in that right footed cross behind the defense line. Dejan Whisper Richards. Give him the opportunity and I think him going to take it. If it now work, you take him and put on a Kaim Dixon, put on a Tyrese Campbell. They have options. Shaman Nicholson, just a goal poacher. What we need with Shaman Nicholson now is to improve him goal, not him goal ratio, him conversion rate. I think Shaman Nicholson take too many chances before him score. You see me? I think he takes too many shots before him score. I don't like that. I think Shaman Nicholson get some good opportunities to, but unfortunately him not convert as much. Like Shaman Nicholson really and truly, based on when him start representing the nation, Shaman Nicholson should be closing in right now. Shaman Nicholson should have 32 goals for the nation already. And the record is 35 from Luton Shelton. Shaman Nicholson should be at the moment in 2025. Shaman Nicholson should be going into this World Cup qualifying campaign with the possibility to pass Luton Shelton. Based on how he started his Reggae Boys career. Scoring goals left, right, and center. The man did have like 10 goals in like 13 games or something like that, bro. You see me? So, but him regain his goal scoring form, especially for the national team, and I think you have to repay that. You have to repay that. Kadamara Terry got the opportunity to start 2 games or start 3 games for the nation, and 2 games. Kadamara start 2 games. Got on the score sheet in 1 and looked like a jolt of energy in 1. But Shaman Nicholson, though, it's not as pretty or cute on the eye, but he gets the job done and he gets on the score sheet. You see me? So I think Kadamati off the bench now can offer something really good. And with Jamaica, so we not have to wait till till the 85th minute to take him off, bro. If it now go, if we see him now get no back opportunity or him getting chances and him wasteful, 75th minute take him off. 70 minute take him off. Make us see Kadamati with that pace. Switch it up. But I think this is going to be a good game for Jamaica. And my prediction is a 2-1 win. I think we're going to win this game 2-1. I don't think it is going to be a runaway win like everybody's predicting. I think Trinidad's going to be pumped up for the game. It's going to look shaky at times. Strap in on yourself in the car, put on the seatbelt. It's going to be a wild ride. These next 2 games, it's going to be a wild ride. One thing to know about Jamaica and Jamaicans, we never make it easy for ourselves. We never take the easy road. And as much as CONCACAF and FIFA gave us an easy draw, gave us an easy group, we still we try with Curacao to make it hard. No, them they're 1 point behind away. No, we need to see. We need to, take with chances now. You see me? So that's at the starting lineup. Me, I'll go with me and get a car right now. Make us see what I go on.
Hello.
Yellow.
Hmm.
Where are you? It takes so long to call the show, man.
You know, say me that
2 hours
run out go pick up wifey and go pick up my daughter.
At 2 hours we're gone now, the amount of people call already,
Yeah, me know, man. Me I listen here, man.
Oh, God.
Me I listen here.
Oh, God. Anyways.
We just reach back home.
Where I say, excited for that game, man?
Oh, God, man. I'm 98 till now. Me I will quit. Because tonight we want to put...
Bermuda.
Tonight we want to put most I put them only 2 we want to leave out. Because tonight I just want to leave out.
Bermuda for beat Curacao. I mean, I think Bermuda have that in them. Even though them almost do it.
No, man. That's why I'm saying only the 2 are going to leave out.
Yeah.
Because if we win tonight, we just going to need a draw. Just need to push the 2 through. You see me?
Exactly.
So,
Keep it in our hands.
Yeah, man.
But also, me that explain to the people them earlier, say, yo, we can lose this game and still qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, if we lose a game, I will beat
we just need to beat Curacao.
Curacao in our last game.
I would need to do a beat them, get a result against them, and we're fine. You see me? Yeah. But we want to make sure we keep the spirits high. We want to make sure the stadium packed. We want to make sure the morale is high going into the last game. We don't want to lose the game, yeah. Everybody cuss on social media. We have to come back on YouTube, come cuss. And then in the national stadium, it's like a somber vibe where we don't know what will happen. People timid, some people stay at them yard because of it. You know them way there? We want to go up on a run.
Let me tell you something. Now, what the players themselves and Jamaican realize it. Our biggest rival in the Caribbean is Trinidad and Tobago. This is like a derby situation.
It is a rivalry.
And what we know, Trinidad not to beat us.
Yeah.
When it comes to football, they want to feel like we have to make them know, say, a second year every time. Trinidad the second, Jamaica is at first, and that's it. Yeah. And that's the intensity that the player them for go out with. Back in the days, I just saw it go. You get me? When we get a grip of it, I saw it go. Cricket, football, basketball, whatever it is, netball. Jamaica have to make Trinidad know your place.
You know why explain to me? Because we are before we continue to talk about that game. I want you to explain something to me. As somebody that lived the 98 campaign, you lived it. You were there at the National Stadium, a lot of the games, if not all of the games were played in the stadium. You saw the players, you had the connection with the players, you had the connection with the coaches, with the coach that we had. You know you lived that campaign there. Make we compare it a little bit. The 98 campaign versus what we're seeing right now. Is it easier now? Is the players, you can see the vibe come back? Talk me through it. Let me see if you can match it up and see if the same feeling come back.
To be honest, I don't know if because the vibes is not the same. And I don't know if because we think that Jamaica should have qualified through this round easily.
Yeah.
Unlike 98, it's like you at that time we have a dream. And we are trying to bring it to something. Now it's like we already say, it's like a dream already. Only thing we need to do is take up the trophy. The way of the group easy. So a lot of people not really looking at it like we used to look at 98.
Yeah.
It was 98. We never. Remember in the 98, we actually I say, yo, we are going to see if we can grab the third place there.
Yeah.
Now we are see if we can win the zone.
Okay.
If we don't win the zone, we fail. So it's a difference, there was a fight out there, the vibes, the intensity, the crowd support, and then the build up to 98 was different because nobody not coming at the office. You're dead. We don't really matter who you are, be Brazil, whatever the case may be. At that time, that's how the office feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. At that time, that's how the office feel, man, and the vibes and the players. Them well, we never have so much international players. I play in a club overseas and all of that, so the players them did their home. So
Say it did come down
yeah,
to
see the players them.
it did come down to expectation where it's like in the 98 it was all right, make a try. Versus now it's like we should have been doing this long time. So it's like the energy towards the team is not necessarily the same. And maybe the celebration won't be the same.
Right. We are got we of course we really want to qualify. We're happy so we qualify for the World Cup. Remember, get a national holiday. You have to think about what we put inside it. Plenty of people don't even understand FIFA days comes about, because of 98 campaign, and I think Jamaica have a great part to play in that,
Where I say?
Because remember at that time the club couldn't tell the players what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a lot of complaint. I remember saying our players them leave from overseas. You have the Dion Burton and the Paul Alphonse. None of them leave the club and come speak.
You sound muffled. You sound muffled.
Months down here.
You sound muffled.
Okay. No, I say people have to remember saying at the 98th World Cup, the Paul and the Simpson and the Burton and those players, the one who carried through the second round. I thought the one them will come on the wagon after we qualify.
Yeah.
Them leave them club for a 3 or 4 month period there, a train with the squad, abandon them club.
Yeah.
When some of them go back as a forward, they might end up play right back and one bag of problem with the club. The club management them vex because they might pay them millions of dollars, but there was no rules at the time to say what you can and cannot do.
Yeah.
So Jamaica did also take advantage of that.
And right after that,
situation we take advantage of too. Yeah, right after that it changed. What we take advantage of too at that time was we would have to we have played game at 2 o'clock in the day. Even though we'd have some players from overseas, but because they were here playing with us, acclimatized, so we have teams. We have teams that come in the second half where they look at 2 o'clock Sunday, drain them.
Yeah.
So it was I can tell you this. Knowing football all along and them little thing there. I never rate Simons.
You mean you never rate Simons?
No, I never rate Simons. A long time I used to tell people that.
Me hear you say that before.
After the World Cup conference.
That's something I hear you say before, but what you mean though?
No, because I think what really happened is that when I tell people we have a formation, just 5 that we use throughout the whole entire qualification. And apart from the earlier part, some team coming at the stadium, we put lead up on them. And our play, we did have some set of players where we would love to find it in these players. The Ian Goodison there. Not about in the earlier round, you have the Ian Goodison, you have the Lindval Dixon, you have the Shorty Malcolm, you have the Tati Brown, and all these players we used to have. When you see them out on the field, it's like say them are represent that Jamaica there, where in which nothing now will stop wall them can't put no wall in front of them where them now run through. Pepe Goodison and Damian Lowe. At them 2 players is like just hard nose. You see, or Nana play now. Yeah. Damian Lowe was that type of person, and him still not and him still not pick up no whole heap of card either. And me not talk Anand, I have compared Damian Lowe Damian Lowe with Pepe Goodison. Yeah, him bring the me can look back and see how him would have played in the World Cup, the 98 vibes. Him have the vibes I like when him go up on the field.
Yeah.
Hey, listen me. If everybody they go out there with a little tough, hard nose, listen, we don't have the pretty set of player them out on the field, but apart from we not being the best set of midfielders or stuff like that, them do even rough.
Yeah.
Them they even hard. Them they even hard nose. And I say, all right, if we don't bring a certain flair to the game, then bring something else.
Where you say if you're not technical, at least have the heart and the fight and
Yeah,
the run up
yeah,
and
man.
down
Bring
there.
something else, man. Bring the hardness tackling in at the midfield and the roughness there and the toughness there in at the midfield. Or midfielder them have play. The midfielders them have out there them have play like say them are some David Silva and some De Bruyne and everything there. No,
It's a,
we don't have that. So we
they're
need
not that
something
guy.
else. No, so we need something else. And I'm not seeing that they're fit choice him seeing at the midfield. You used to have Paul Hall run from forward line this I win the ball up here and I him that up here take a shot off for the goal.
Yeah.
That was the 98 team. Anybody wish to come and tell you that was the 98 team right now? I don't know if I two of these players I get so much money now, them feel like say yo them can't work.
No, but
We
as
used
you
to
say,
work for every game we get, brother.
but as you said though, remember you say the goal was different at that time. The goal was different, yeah, but the setting was also different. Cause you have to understand, them player they did also try achieve something with all of them heart and them might that they've never seen before. Them player now, them achieved some things before. Them achieved club success. Them a Gold Cup final. Them win Caribbean Cup. Blah blah blah. We've had some success with these players at club level and even international level. So maybe that
Of course, because
what
them more. Remember, say as me say, you know, the framework set out and out there because by Jamaica qualify for the World Cup in '98. It have some more players them now start and play overseas.
Mhm.
And then the players them start get more technical. You know, with more players gravitate and realize say, yo, the dream is there.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if I should blame the administration for not say, listen, we will qualify for the World Cup based upon our toughness. And let us build a system or bring a set of players, them come through, some hard-nosed player bring them through. After a while, we cut out what we used to. We cut out the Walter Boy type of player, the Alan Skillcole type of player, them player there with them trick and skill. We cut it out and start tell players, say, yo, look on the European, look on man in England. But and that's why we find the little young man them. And when we see the young man them on street and on the street side, you know, because all them are pass the ball, you know, all them control, all them salad and pile and Chapman, and that's why I know for the Manning Cup.
But watch you know. You remember last game we played Bermuda? You remember that moment they were whisper did a showboat and him do like 10 step over one time?
Yeah.
That's why things like that
Yeah,
so refreshing because we are long for see the true Jamaican culture come out on the field and we can't see it because you rightfully say it's almost like our midfielders are trying to emulate the Spanish type of playing football or the German style of playing football and the Belgian style of playing football. But what Jamaica is known for is that speed, pace and aggression. That's what we're known for. Speed and aggression.
Yeah,
and we lose that. We kind of have that right now.
Me no want to mix up skill with trickery.
Yeah.
So, me want to say we used to have some tricky players.
Yeah.
You know, if you slip ball gone to your foot.
Yeah.
In England, them say nutmeg. In Jamaica, you know, we say salad. So, yeah. And you get a pile right away. As simple as you see it, you ramp with Theodore with more out there. So you're dead. Theodore with more of a body shape. And I slowest man, see move left and right. And
you can't stop it.
Your face. But you know, when they still can't stop it. Those were the players we used to have. Even though them the kind of hard nose and rough. And we still have the little trick with it. All of a sudden now, we see. I'm not going to blame the youth them, you know. Because as soon as them go in a Manning Cup and start do your ear say, boy, you can't do this and you can't do that. And you know when you see him and pick him up, that's why you bring him inside your school. And that's one of the things you did love with him most. And all of a sudden, we can do both.
Yeah. 100%.
You can do both.
100%.
What them do them take up. Because we stand up and watch enough Manning Cup title thing. And you coach a threaten man and I give man lap because a man salad a man and a laugh and them. You have to know how to incorporate both. You have to leave him with that and then try for put in the other rest them for match up because him don't have that already. We don't take with that from him. Wow. Anyway, we talk a little bit about the Jamaica team.
No, what we did want to do was kind of make people understand the gravity of what will happen in that window. Yeah. This is the final window. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the moment we are waiting for the last 4 years. Tuesday is what we've been waiting for. That chance to go into the national stadium. Which game was it? Was it Mexico with a national stadium? Who would have a national stadium?
Yeah, Mexico last game. Mexico in the stadium for the last game.
That moment is almost creating itself again. I mean, they want people understand that.
For me, I go every game when Jamaica qualify come up. Every game. and I didn't go to the Mexico game because
Oh,
the
God.
last. No, man. And there's a reason why I didn't go to that game. When, what's the coach name again? Mexican coach. What's his name again?
Who that?
I don't remember. But his last words before he played Jamaica was, "See you in the World Cup." He never come play no football either.
Okay.
I don't know if people remember that. So, you know, saying, well, we just have to play for a draw and draw it out. And that's it. So, and the game wasn't like a end-to-end game or something. The game, somebody kind of realized that. Somebody just say, yo, we're going to World Cup already.
Yeah.
You know, me the actually day of World Cup, me the actually in the feeling, me in the mood, me in everything.
You
Because the
can't do
next
that,
coach I
man.
go
You
look for you
can't
and
do
tell.
that.
The next coach I go look for you and tell you, say, well, you go play, which was probably the number one team in a CONCACAF
And
time
that
to
making
see
a
you
go
in the World
stadium?
Cup.
November, no,
Eh,
was
me
it
know,
November 2000
yeah,
and, no,
we
1997?
just sit down and watch the first half of the game and me just sit you. We're on a World Cup already. They didn't know that's how elated I was.
You are a
You know, say
crazy
we are
man.
going World Cup.
You
Yeah,
are
man.
a crazy
You know,
man.
say we are going World Cup. And no game no miss me. The World Cup campaign, especially the last round, me and my wife and my son, although my son not born yet, but in there all of them games there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, in there all of them games, man.
All right. We could bring it back. We could bring it back now. Just can we set the pace now, people? That was the 97 campaign and it done and it gone. I will qualify and that was 20 odd years ago. We never even born yet. When we qualify. We never born. When we are playing at the World Cup, I
Yeah.
am just about a couple days old. So we have a chance now to do it again. And this game versus Trinidad and Tobago, based on how your reggae boys are playing, where you think about how we approach games, our style of play, the players that we use, the coach, where you think about your reggae boys right now, approaching this Trinidad and Tobago game?
Well, the Trinidad and Tobago game. For one, we just said something a while ago. I haven't seen Corey Anderson in a while, and he would have been based upon his position,
You would have
would
make
have been the
sense.
perfect person. Yes, but because I don't see him, because I don't think this game fit John Russell.
Not at all. I don't think so.
And if I am going to use John Russell, play a midfielder in this game, I'd prefer to use Damari Gray. The fact that he's on farm and him probably going to do the same thing otherwise, but it's defensively as where John Russell do, and he will do a much better job now with John Russell do going forward.
You use Demar Gray with who?
No, you see that. No, me attack in the midfield. I use him like a number 10.
Okay, and who else?
No, some wouldn't bother with John Russell.
Where Bobby Reed?
So with a start the Bobby Reed, with a start John Russell. No, not John Russell. Gray. No, Aiden and Gray.
No, man, that can't work. Two attacking midfielder like that, you
No,
know?
but Bobby Reed could have
Bobby Reed could have played
do
deeper.
what he use. Yeah, Bobby Reed did have play deeper.
Yeah, cause we kind of
And
see
Bobby
that
Reed
in the
would have
last
do a
game.
better job than what John Russell do, coming from deep.
Yeah.
And Demare Gray are gonna do a better job more attacking than what John Russell would have done. So and because we use Damari Gray in at that position already, and he's on farm. He's on farm now. At the time when we are using them time, they we that try to find us, and he wasn't even on farm them time. They never did well. Right now he's on farm, and when a player is on farm, probably can just use him just about anywhere, and he will make it happen. When a player is not on farm, even like right now, I kind of have a little fear with all Ethan Pinnock on the back. Fact that he must sit down on the bench and play, and he make couple of mistakes, even though it not cost us in the game them in the past and thing. He's not like the last game. He have a very good game. He don't look like himself. And when you're not playing regularly, when you're not playing regular football, even you're up on the bench, these things can do happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you are the type of player where depend on like technical skill and play with the mind and everything. You know, if you're not sharp enough, you're gonna get drop off.
Yeah.
I think Lou are the only one you can pick up, probably not play ball for 2 years and send him out there and him have something him got after that hard-nosed type of play.
Yeah, it might affect the game.
Yeah. You see me, I need people to stop talk about Lou and him head and all that. Me not play football at no big level, but when I used to play football, one thing I know, I used to like good at chasing down people and just get your toe to the ball.
Yeah. Recovery.
Or if somebody have face me, if you get your foot in it quick and fast and look like you're a rush, but you have to play the ball first.
Yeah.
It's like your timing is so impeccable. You just to other people look away, but to him know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
And over the years, it keep working over and over and over again. Because why nearly soon 70 caps for Jamaica and what?
No, in
Them
past
get 2
70.
red card, one of them.
Past 70.
Yeah, and 2 red card, and one of them wasn't even a red card.
Yeah, the VAR
When you
one.
really go back and look. Yeah.
And that make VAR start coming out in a them game, you know.
Yeah. So when people keep on saying that's who he is, and stop. Say, boy, yo, me make me nervous and them little things. Brother, football we play. Pepe Goodins was that tough type of player. But at that time, we used to accept what Pepe Goodins is because we used to play football like that. Now, because we have watched so much of the English and what the man them are over there, so we don't want to accept certain things. Listen, we not have that out here.
Yeah.
We can tell him, King, weak on him left side. If a man go down the left, he might make a foolish tackle. Like 3-4 times I see it happen.
Yeah.
And people still are going to say, boy, yo, him have good cap. We don't want somebody on at the back. And if you look on the pass, them when he make 2, everybody reel up. But him kick with 5.
No, but no, I'm going to tell you, you know Damian Lowe might play already. But
yeah,
if I want thing Richard King, I go have over Damian Lowe is on the ball composure and passing. The thing is, where Richard King are doing the supposed to do is him feel like he must make the final pass. And that's why I kick with the ball so much. But I tell him can play the ball. Richard King can play
no,
man. Just a kick with the ball?
No, at one stage, me that probably look and ask if Richard King can go play in our central because I owe him something there. But
why
listen,
am I kick with the ball?
But that is the problem I have with because you look so cool and composed over the ball. Him is the opposite of Damian Lowe. But at the same time, when Richard King have the ball and look so cool and composed, when I look for him at the final pass, I look for also see the ball chuck back down in our throat because he's going to make a turbo pass.
Right.
You understand what I say? And plenty people give that I say, boy, yo, because him did look and him push the ball and him never worry about the man beside him. But when him do make the final pass, it coming back at us at full blast.
Yeah.
So the only thing them see is how him steer when he's on the ball. Just like how them see when Damian Lowe make the tackle, but him still don't make a football. Him probably not lose the ball in foot, but him not. What is his pass accuracy? People need to check that and realize it is not as well them think. And if he's going to play that cool and be that type of person, and think you have to make the final pass, your pass accuracy.
Go down.
Yeah, no, but in order for people who hear them talk about him, they need to see that it is not as what they are saying. The way how him look, that's another finished product. It's like in cricket, you go tell me, say, Carl Hooper are the prettiest batsman in the world, but guess what? I not see the average on the board.
Yeah.
That not help me. That not help. Me can tell you with Damian Lowe, me see the production on the board because guess what?
At the opposite.
Yeah, the opposite.
In the easy on the eye.
And it look rush.
Yeah.
Him the look, but him do it what you do and you probably not like how him do it, but guess what? Him get the job done.
The stats are the stats.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Most of the time, Damian Lowe has been one of the most outstanding players on our field.
Oh, yes.
So why people keep, you understand? And then, let me tell you something, man. King is a youth who that expects King did for end up in one of them championship team there and a big Jamaica next. As a matter of fact, I expect him probably to cement himself in that side. It's the way how him that play and where you see him as a young youth come up, I expect him to in no competition with nobody. Him should have hold on the spot there the way him play and how him that come through the ranks. But as usual, when you really take a deep look, you realize them flaws.
Of course.
So when them go overseas and people see it, you realize it. Right side, very good.
And the
left
older
side,
you get,
tackle on the left side, very poor.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? When you go internationally, people are going to exploit that. God, them are going to see.
And the older you get, you have to understand too, the older you get, the less likely somebody be to ignore your flaws. So when he was 19, we could have tolerated it. But you're 23 now.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that no more.
No, we not expect to fix that at 23-year-old. The club not take if fix that club, I take if you come play football for them and win game.
Right.
At 19 and 16 and 17-year-old, you can say, but that's why me not care what them want to say. Coaches in Jamaica, know, them feel like say at certain age, Manning Cup I may ever say Manning Cup. At Pepsi and Coles, it's all about winning. Them not shaping the paper player them properly. I'm see that all through the island. You see some little youth in Jamaica, when you see them at something, I can from look on some of them, I can know say the youth they have potential, but him have 5 flaws. And him go through Manning Cup with 5 of them, or probably solve one and go through Manning Cup with 4. And then you expect him to come out and do him do, because guess what? The defender them are come through with the same problem, and them him go face in the National League. So the same problem I face, the same problem from school days.
Yeah.
But my defense line, I go put in low. This game low have to play. Definitely. And as me tell you, the well, I mean I know how me put it, but based upon what I see whisper in the last game, boy.
Me say, you start whisper, brother. And that me I try to explain to people, Virgin. Okay. Remember I know I whisper? Think about it. And this is what I understand with some of them coaches sometimes. Remember last window Whisper never get called, An injury make Whisper come in the squad, Whisper wasn't on the squad initially. And him joined the squad based on a reserve call up. And then by the end of the window, he's one of our brightest players at the end of the window. Seeing?
Yeah.
That means how come him never even make the squad? How come by the next game he might come on before all of the players them would make the squad before him? How? Like how him never make the squad before then? What is the third process that go into that? Yet still
well, I feel more or less them are going to tell you him never fit because he just come off for injuries or problem.
And then alright, him not fit and then him come in at the squad and play over everybody else.
No, because I figure more or less is because Craig Butler make some nice them take a look over there.
You think so?
Remember
you think we're still there, sir?
I really believe so because Craig Butler make some nice. Them probably that look and say, oh, we can bypass him, we don't have to do it. Probably them see and know, but then because nothing and them know saying, yo, we can fit him in and know because him have a future.
But yeah, man,
but
me
then
I wonder if we still there as a
go ahead
nation.
now and make some nice.
Me I wonder if we still there. Me I wonder if we still there.
Yeah, we are there, man.
The man them
we are there, man.
You don't think that the man they want to make World Cup? You think some petty grudge are gonna stop them from calling who them supposed to call?
No. I don't think it is petty, I think it is making my job easier. You get me? Like if nobody knows nothing about Whisper, we can leave him. So that means if he come on, so we not have to struggle there. And then like a fear. Whisper is a player. When him fit him to play, I don't care. You understand?
Yeah, man.
If him fit, if me not say play him immediately, but if him fit him to get called up. From him start I play football, him to come in at the team.
Yes, I agree.
And I think the same thing with our the next little one there,
Dixon.
Kaim Dixon. Yeah, because those are our future, Calamart. Those are our future.
Yes, a future. The man they are no.
They are no. Yeah.
When you see Bobby Reid playing on the right wing and then you say Kaim Dixon and Whisper playing on the right wing, them look better than Bobby Reid.
Yeah, no, all right. you watch the last game Whisper playing.
The last 2 games.
Them I agree. None of the wing player them, whether left or right. When them pick up the ball, have you seen any of them hold up them head and look for see the player? Mr. Whisper make 2 square in the box and he could have run down the way.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any data. And he put down those are 2 good square. Tamara agree, Cephas, Bailey, that is Leon Bailey. None of them doing it if them get the space down the wing. Them go and take it.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why it becomes so effective when him dribble the ball and go stick the ball at the back of the net because the man them don't know what he's going to do.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, and him pick up the ball and him just move it through and him just shoot.
But also the bravery.
I think him shoot one before that way. I think I want him play and then block it,
Of course. Goal bound.
Where we not see none of the other players them I really try these things. So you find when you have a player like that, in first, just look at the young man. In hold up him head. There's somebody I say in touch this and in Twister have impeccable touch. In first touch is impeccable.
The only thing me that say when him just come back the first game when play away to Curacao, him did look hesitant. Him did look hesitant.
Yeah. If the one that if him fit take on people and them little thing there.
But me not have complaints. Me not have complaints about Whisper touch.
But at the same time him not lose the ball and him put the ball over. him play instead of him take on a play, him play it short, go through and take it back short again. And that has a level of intelligence because you just come back after you have meet some international player, you take your time and ease yourself in it. Oh, them guys are not good. Them guys are not heavy. You know, after that you realize, yo, I just see him play them may play with us and there's no difference not there. So when him pick up the ball, something whisper come like him Dave now move, but him I go probably can run 10-9 to a job.
But that me I tell you a while ago, me hear the man I say, well, now like me I watch Tyrese Campbell week in, week out, but Whisper look faster than Campbell to me. Whisper look like a lightning bolt, brother. And also when Whisper first step, you see the first step when he push off the ball, in gone, in beat you with him first step in beat you. And Whisper like 6'5", by the way.
I'm tell you what, me see Whisper have that timing when him push the ball, you feel like you have it. Yeah. The defender look like you have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know is the next thing you know, you're seeing us move left right. To me, it look like him all over dribble.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? He might do it from Manning Cup. Son of no, buck him up in that. He know exactly what he's doing.
He not the same.
He might do it from in a Manning Cup. I'm seeing him come back with him, see a game and he do it. Because he remember the goal him scoring at probably toward the time I think him lose the ball, you know.
Of course. Of course.
I mean, I said, no, the youth are special.
Special, brother. When you have players like that, you have to play them. I mean, I go too hard now, people, and I don't mean this in terms of the quality of the player. But Yamal that, Lamine Yamal, our young prodigy that we're supposed to say, them man are supposed to be on the pitch every time. Every time Whisper touch the ball, something good happens. The kid is just brave. Right. The man I go try to take you on. The man I go, him not afraid to take the shot. The man is just brave, brother.
But just sorry, so the man get
that injury when get. Me not know.
Yeah, man, him going to be serious. As me say, me not really like Russell, because Russell is not going to tackle. Russell is not. Bobby Reed is going to tackle more than what Russell do.
Yeah. I can see what you mean by playing Bobby Reed a little bit deeper, but I still not like it though. I still think if we just go with a more natural, deeper midfielder, a Kyrie Anderson or a Joshan Anglin, and go from there. So just for kick out, Trinidad will show everything that we know, the kitchen sink, you know.
Yeah, me know that's why. I mean, I say if we'd have one of those hard-nosed midfielder, because they're going to try and beat us through the middle.
Mm-hmm. Naturally.
This is probably one of the time I would probably have think about Latibody here.
I mean, I think about that earlier, but I kind of
him not go get the prettiest pass go forward. But we have so much offensive weapon. That's we think if we can control or disrupt their midfield, we can damage them otherwise.
Yeah, but the ball I forget to them though.
But we haven't been getting the ball to them from the midfield from forever. So it's not like I'm not new. We normally take it from the wing or from the defender them and put it over there.
Fair.
But what I am saying is because Bobby Reed and something going to be in the middle, if we have two person inside of the midfield, in Eden remind me so much of Peter Cargill. Inside of that midfield. Yeah, man, no man. That's a Peter Cargill play, man. Him just look like him not doing nothing and him doing everything in the world. Him all take the team together. Him had a glue down there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that him have a better range of pass than what Eden have. I think him have a better range of pass than what Eden have. But the same like a half turn and the control around at the back and him not fussy about what take place. Otherwise him just go about him business.
Yeah.
And him just control around this and around this, so just control, and we did have that right. So, but you know the thing about it, our midfielder we have a gentleman who call him Fitzroy Simpson.
Simpson.
Yeah. Hard nose, something that can also pass the ball.
How would them money as a starting lineup come out? I wouldn't see that. I want to get that starting lineup there. I want me to see
it. So that's the problem. We need a one person in the middle where I go something. But Fitzroy Simpson was a good passer of the ball. Him could have control and do him like a thing. And like Latibody here, him go just get a hard tackle in there and give some short pass and them little thing there. And then we'd have Theodore Whitmore as the next midfielder, you know, so him just go great. Him just can trap down everything. He can create him own goal and him have those nice little 2 pass, you know, some little 10-15 yard pass where it just as a coach, national coach, Theodore Whitmore wasn't my favorite. But if a Jamaica team call and Theodore Whitmore on a day night, you hurt my heart.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Me love see Theodore, man. Theodore look like a man who come like saying they know how to play football, brother. But no, seriously, when you look for him on the field, but no, man. No, me I tell you how him look, you know.
Yeah.
And when him dip on the ball,
him not look like an athlete.
Yeah, him don't look like, yeah. But I think that I wonder if that fool enough for the man when him touch. The man lethal, brother. It don't really matter whether you want to be the biggest player in the world. I talk about world player now. No matter which defender, world defender I talk about. I see mash up on Brazilian, I see Junior Baiano and something. And I close on, and the man have to close on, and I see him little body shift there. I see the little body shift when I see him do me. Every day I wonder, more I love to see him ask him, say, yo, what? Because when me up in ice and I see that do it come like, say, boy,
you know, do nothing.
Like a slow motion here moving. Yeah, but you're dead, brother.
Yeah.
No defender, I tell you. Defender, no defender. Don't go back and check. He might play for All City against, you know, the FA Cup and them things against Big Side and Theodore Whitmore damage people. I can tell you that. So it's not a matter of say boy only Premier League player. No matter which defender him buck across this something there, Theodore Whitmore will make you sit down, pile with ease. So him do anything he want upon the ball. He was that type of player. And look like him don't even know how to play football.
Oh God!
There's something that in whole persona and him movement. He don't look like he's an athlete that ready to play in the football in the scene. But don't make that fool you.
You know, one more I ask you still. One more I ask you. Casey Palmer out this game, right? How big of a miss you think that will be for that team? Because Casey Palmer had his best game in the black, green and gold last game. Seeing? I call Palmer, I call him, because I don't know which man that upon them after him, they are boss boy lace, I get yellow card. Like, what the hell? That never looks like a Casey Palmer what me used to. How big of a miss will that be? Because I remember the game before that, he also missed with Isaac now. We lost the game 2-0 to Curacao. He's going to miss the game again versus Trinidad and Tobago away. How big of a miss will that be?
Based upon his last, where he said 2 games, the Bermuda game before, and the 2 Bermuda game.
Yeah.
It was very outstanding. And you have to judge him based upon his last performance. And we're going to miss Casey Palmer a great deal.
Yeah.
You know, I can guarantee you're going right around Jamaica right now, based upon his last game. Everybody knows who's wondering. We know we have Bobby Reed and we have Isaac Hayden. Who is the next person? We wouldn't have the problem there right now.
No, not at all.
You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing I want to tell people is before Ian Frey becomes a right back for Miami and injury, remember says Busquets come taking game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was a central, you know, before Busquets coming at the team.
And him still putting some shift for central right now too.
Yeah, so people, and when he used to do that, he's the only surviving player from that Miami team since them start of those influx of players coming in from Barcelona and all over the place. You know. He's the only surviving one there. So that kid must have something. So just give more people give him a time for second long in this team.
Yeah, him have a sec. Him never looked so great in his first game.
No, and international ball him a play.
And also him play.
It's not like him I play international ball, him play for Jamaica. You want to good, and then him himself come out and admit the fact them never have a good game. I thought the coach would have probably give him more running at the next game coming up. The fact that it was we have to play game. Bermuda. Yeah, easier game. I thought the coach would have said, okay, because we are going to beat Bermuda anyway. We know what time they can give him another run in other position. And not probably not in a position, but after we have Bermuda to a certain extent, you pull something there, Aiden, and send him back out there again at an early stage because we have that game. I think the coach should have done that. Yeah. We know where we're going to get from Aiden. Because it was his first game, and I say people don't forget. And the time when he used to do that and be outstanding, he was like about 19-year-old.
Yeah, but you know,
so
but
give him some little more time to come back.
I don't know if you listen to the show at the early part, because a running team right now is that the coach only select 5 midfielders. I mean, I try to explain to them, say, Yeah, 5 midfielder listed on the squad list, but really and truly, Ian Frey is a midfield cover. Latimer is a midfield cover. So if you think about that, 7
Yeah.
midfielders that, and they're also defensive cover. You're not expecting them to start, and so them are play like you two. We have 2 utility players in the squad that can be listed as midfielders also, but him not gonna list them as a midfielder because out and out they're defenders. You see me? So me not, you think the team light in a midfielder or something?
No, as we said, it's just what you said. Coming to listen to the game earlier on, and I wasn't looking at it that way, but I never have a problem with the 5 midfielder we call anyway, because if we are going to call at a midfielder at this point, because the same thing reach Ian Frey, I think it's the same thing would have reached anybody else. You just come in with some new set of player playing in the middle. When you can fit in a forward or fit in a defender, it's much more difficult to fit in a midfielder to complement your defense line and your forward line.
And tell him for run the
way
game.
more difficult. Yeah, and tell him for it's way more difficult when you don't understand. A forward is only probably job up there now to do. If you just put a forward in there, try a beat a man and kick it at the back of the goal. The defender, you can't ask him just the way you do. Just stop the man from score. The midfielder now, you have to coordinate with both your defense and your forward in order for when for up the tempo, down the tempo, who you play with, where you want the ball, how you want the ball, how the player go run, where you go. So it's a different. It's much harder for a midfielder to come in at this point in come in and able to settle in. Chemistry is different.
Yeah.
Forward and defender, it's much easier for them.
I agree.
All you have to do is make your man pass you if you're a defender. And for the part, just try to get one in at the back of the net.
I agree.
So we don't expect him to come and in at the first game and play in a one away. We don't call it now one of the most difficult position, central, and have the world a game.
Yeah.
Not knowing the people them where you play with. That's why I thought the coach would have, after we control the Bermuda game, give him a run, pull Aiden, not because of anything, but because you want to see this young man again in there. Because we don't really, at the time, we never know so Amar Belly that gone down or whatever, but we really have problems in the central. So we have to start.
Yeah. But
give some people more run inside. So.
Yeah,
and
true.
Mother still is out there, you know, but for now the central, you know, is an attacking midfielder, which we kind of need one right now, and other players out there. Where the next one, Campbell.
All right.
No man,
Tyrese Hall.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be the same thing.
Yeah,
you can't just bring them in at the game and just give them something. So me understand what the coach I do. Say probably after this World Cup qualifier, we can bring in some of these players now and say, all right. Yeah, and then you can't look on these players and say, oh, them are go bump off somebody and whatever the case may be. No, because it's just that as a coach, I probably wouldn't bring them in at the midfield at this point.
Yeah.
Bring them in after we qualify. And then we can start, give them a couple runs to see how well they mesh with the rest of players them and stuff like that. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
You know? No, if you ask me about Greenwood and them say, yo, I'm coming at the last against Curacao, I'd probably say, give him a run and then say, yo,
Greenwood just pissed me off, I swear.
You're not going to bump nobody out time, but what's his name? Speed say, yo, if he come once, second before this up there, you're going to make him play.
And it's a sensible thing to do. It's a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, because
but
you know what, you get upset about it again.
As a fan, it
you understand what I say? Greenwood. Yeah, of course, me not like it.
It's a needle mover.
Of course, me not like it. But if you think about probably our next World Cup again, and Greenwood will come whenever I want to come, Greenwood are one of the best players in the world right now. Yeah,
Put it this way.
So if Jamaica have one of them play for me at whatever point in our World Cup, so at one time I do grieve, man, but me not tell you after me speak to FC and talk to him, me the kind of change and say, yo, your job, you see me I'm a spectator. Speed and the coach, for them job is to win games. And if you don't win game, you lose your job.
Yeah.
You get what I say? So they can't look on it the way how me look on it. Yeah, so as much as you can probably hear me say, oh, me not make him play, time down, and then make him come for the qualifier. See? But yeah, that's just a fun attack.
Yeah. It's not the sensible thing to do.
Steve can't say the same thing like me, McLaren can't say the same thing like me, and Speed can't say the same thing like me as part of something. And when Ricketts, well, them cannot, if you want to look on it, they cannot say the same thing like me.
Them cannot think like
fans.
Because
at the end of the day, them judge by how much they win.
Of course, so you have to try to win as many games as you can. But
as many games as possible.
The truth is, in 2030 World Cup, Say Mason Green would come in a March or have the window there, same come for the World Cup. Same just come for the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
In a 2030 when we are playing the next World Cup, it not gonna matter when him did come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it not gonna matter when him
So
did
I
come.
understand what they must say, but as a fan, me feel away, bro. Me feel like I'm getting rejected. It feel like me I run back at somebody when nobody else now run back at, and them a turn me down. You know them way there?
Yeah, yeah, because guess what? Yeah, me as a fan, we look away because guess what? We have pride too, you know.
Ah,
We have pride there. Remember that and that come like a silly fool, right? You know.
could have
You
fooled
see
me.
me? But then now when you look on the administration part now, them can't do the same like we. You know, we out there play a pride, fan of pride too, you know.
Yeah,
And I said, no, sir, you can just imagine. You can just imagine, let's just say Bailey are my favorite player. Hustle and I got you on a bus, going through injury, play upon injury, play all of these things, and then
drop
this
him.
man is walking at the side, I'm here to drop Bailey. Bailey are my boy, you know. We know that. We know that's a great player, never play with Jamaica. You must feel that way.
Of
We
course.
must feel like say we are idiots, we have bet too much and with this kind of stuff. People say, yo, we are going like this, like World Trade say, come call all the man back years and all them little foolish. That nonsense that World Trade say. Why
Yeah.
I even now want to go down the road there. But that man is a world class player, brother.
Yeah.
That man, the only thing I can look and say, yo, man, I like him, deal with him, I hope I will always do that because guess what? I feel a way or him come. All the World Trade say attack and them thing there. I feel bad about it. The man should be there, but I will show you qualify for World Cup. But
Where
you
say
can't
a
call him on all
bitterness.
these names and all. Yeah, you can't call him on all these names.
But we're not
Except,
going at World Tracy business there. We're not
you
go over this.
understand what I say? Yeah. And next day, I take him on still.
Yeah.
But as me say, we are going to Trinidad. And we are going to show Trinidad. And we have to show Trinidad. I want them to say, we are the number one team in the Caribbean. And we will leave down there as the number one team in the Caribbean.
Why not always do this? Why not always do this to yourself?
What that?
Like get so excited. Me too still. Get so excited and pumped up and then the team just come out and look unorganized all over the place. And we did a cuss for 90 minutes. And then when it
Hey,
done,
look here.
we scrape through the game
Here,
and
me tell
win.
you something.
And then we're excited again.
Me's a man. Me think me dedicate my thing to players. When it comes to world football, club football and everything, I love players. So me's a Messi guy. And as much as me may say if Messi probably go Manchester United now, me may have to go lock my tail and start carrying Manchester. Because I know how Messi get beaten.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
No, me not that. But I hear.
You know, no, I mean, you're a different from me. I tell you how me stay.
Yeah.
LeBron James, me never like Lakers. LeBron James is not Lakers. You get what I say?
Yeah.
No Lakers are one of my favorite team. But LeBron James is really my player.
Yeah.
So it's only one team in this whole world that me dedicate my life to. No player.
Yeah.
One team. And that's the Jamaica national team.
Yeah.
Plenty people know me Ryan or something there. Ryan dep on a program in a cry. I literally drop a mine in my workplace when USA equalized on Jamaica in the dying moment and water run out of my eye. Remember saying no? I saw my boss come over and realize me watch that screech. Me screech and watch the car, you know. And I did watch the game on my phone now. When USA score, I drop down on my knee and put me on my face and I have to drop out of my eye now, brother.
I say
when Jamaica lose, you know. No, when Jamaica lose, you know. I feel it, you know, especially when we're there at a point. Like if Jamaica not qualify for the say for instance, which now go happen, they not qualify for the World Cup. Yeah. I don't know nobody wait for me already. I guarantee you I'm gonna lose probably 4 or 5 points before I get over it. And another joke thing, it's come like say it's like a sleep and dream about it. When World Cup kick off, sometimes they like all this World Cup, probably Jamaica night come like the match them now really interesting.
Come like you know watch it.
Yeah, it just you know, you see the rest of the time when we drop out from way back then, you know, we get time to go sit down for my Argentina team and them little thing about my reach and it's hard, brother. Knowing that Knowing that when they, so even though I not tell a lie, I tell you from long time still, because I kind of research and watch the commercial, I tell you I know the QSO player. Remember, I always tell you say QSO is not a walkover team, but them not better than Jamaica.
Mm-mm.
But them can store up the pot.
Yeah.
All in the soup, the way you see a soup, where man a soup, me I tell you say, remember me on the talk, me and Joe Mar talk and them thing there, I say QSO can store up the pot, then can drop one pepper, box pepper in the pot and make it burn. You understand?
We are eat that. Are we eat that,
In a soup, man, them can drop out. Jamaica love pepper, you know. That's why we have something they got you.
How we eat that?
You know, you remember say about a Scotch pan with pepper and something, it's hard to eat, you know. QSO can be that.
No. No.
No,
We not entertain
no, we're better than them, you know, brother.
Bro, we're better than everybody.
We're better than them.
Yo, we scored the most goals.
I guarantee you, say, I'm going to lose 2 or 3 pounds if Jamaica not qualify.
We are qualifying, man, but we just have to make it ugly. Like, we know say tonight, everybody on them live right now, I gonna say, oh, yeah, man, we're gonna beat them up and we're gonna start the play and this and that, man. Bro, me I expect same old. Ugly football, unorganized football, and manage for just score more goal than the opponent. But it's not going to be pretty. I will not look like
the last game with Trinidad. Last game with Trinidad, you know. Remember, you know, them have them wing player there, you know, plus 9 million. But the man, them have good pace, you know.
Mm.
That's why we need Damian Lowe out there.
Yeah. That recovery there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But Trinidad I come fight, man. We draw the man them draw with Curacao down at them yard, you know. Last game, you know.
Yeah, me know. And if people watch the game in the National Stadium against we and Trinidad, people go back and watch that game. That team is no joke team.
Mm-mm. We never approach the game properly, you know. We never approach the game properly.
No, because we give them after a while we give them too much respect, brother. And then again, Trinidad play from out of the middle. Them have midfielder when them play pass out of the middle. We don't have that.
Yeah.
So as I said before, if we don't have that little flair, they come to the middle and little touch. We need somebody in the middle. We have to throw off them game. And then we can start overlap on the wing them.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I would love to see something there. Rico Henry.
Start.
And something.
Yeah, that's what me to ask you. Let's start Rico Henry over Greg Lee?
Yeah.
Well, you say just play the better play and call it a day.
We will get, we and as me say, even though on a defensive end, it's and no matter where on the defensive side of the field, it's not very hard to fit in.
Mm.
It's not very hard to fit in. Because we need somebody to have that something there, because we're not only going to compete against for them wing back from our wing back, we also have to draw one of them midfielder over the front. It's really be the Rico anyway. We have to draw one of them midfielder over. So they're not going to be as effective and come through the middle as they should. We don't have CFAS over this already, which the further forward, as they say, with CFAS, if sometimes you can hold up in the head and whip in the square much quicker. Like instead of we go all the way down on the byline, just beat the man, cut it on the inside and whip over the square. And just ask them for contest. Then the next time them whip it down on the byline and then try to cut it in back for your man take a shot. Him have 3 or 4 options him can do down. So keep them thinking, brother, what is his next move? Because them not can stop your speed.
Yeah.
You see me? And more time him just keep going down on the wing, keep going down on the touchline, keep going down. Sometimes him can cut it on the inside to man and just try to just when he cut
switch it up.
He can cut it 2 times on the inside, you know. Like when him cut it in the first and the player come, instead of go back on the outside and go down the wing, he can come on the middle again. Yeah. Come more in the middle of the field, man.
I just that me want to see first work on him unpredictability. Be a bit more unpredictable. Change it up sometimes. But them man they just fast. Me tell people that CFAS are like me honestly think CFAS are one of the fastest players in the world, like top 5.
No man. No, hey. When I see CFAS go down, sometimes I laugh when I see him down the wing. When I see this woman and kind of drag it and go down the wing, I have to laugh, brother. And it just seems funny to me, and then because the thing about it is that you're gonna go down the wing and then you're going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
when you
But
could have
but
do everything in
to
the
be
world.
fair,
So we just
the
laugh out
last
it.
couple of games, him kinda getting in
No,
a better positions, and I
the
make better
last game,
decisions.
and this is what worry me more than anything else. We always see a little difference in some of our players when the opponent is weak, and as
Weak.
soon as the opponent build up again and get a little strength again, we look
Back to
beyond
the same.
ordinary. Yeah, and that worried me. So sometimes I can't even like judge a player like say, oh, Casey Palmer have such a good game against us, but you have to judge him on them last game
Yeah.
because, but then you gotta say the game before that him did play against a stronger team and he never looked the way they, at one stage me I think say Casey Palmer for just sit down on my bench and just
As
go
some
and
did
clean
feel
them
one
boy
time to, but
shoes.
it kind of write him off,
Yeah, but when we look upon him now and we just don't have it, so we have to use our have. I
Hey,
remember,
Chef
you don't
Crow, stop
remember
your
with me
glazing,
and
man.
Isaac Hayden? You remember with me and Isaac Hayden when everybody in talk about Isaac Hayden now he should come and he never want come and him all out to play for England and all of that. And my first thought was that who do you have better than Isaac Hayden? Even though he never play.
Mm.
People used to say I'm say when them used to do in the comment section, people say this, I'm say until them can tell me who them have better than Isaac Hayden, when they want to play yes or no, we need to see him and make him feel. Especially in that position.
Mm-hmm.
This how with Casey Palmer now. He might go feel and he might go play good and might come back. Because the next person we are coming there, which is Kaya, this is which we're supposed to come in the country. I not see them do anything.
No, sir.
And
And
you hear them say the next man up is supposed to be ready. Each time Kaya listen, get a chance on the field.
him
Him
just
not
not
show
grab
it.
it. Him just not grab it.
Yeah. Him not take it. And that's my problem.
Him not grab the opportunity
That's the
like
problem
him
I
not,
have,
him not
brother.
look hungry for it, you know?
Yeah. Like now I can't put a foot wrong. And the same thing with them name, Maggie.
Maggie are different. Maggie are different. Different kick fish, yeah, man. Maggie need to play
So
some
so
football.
yeah, so after this, no, because I don't know, I never really sit down and study Maggie in him slow, that's one thing. And maybe that I will catch up on him in the something there.
Mm.
But then me say, when name um David Silva wasn't fast from
No, man, you have
another
whole heap of
David
players on the fast, man.
Silva.
But
I thought Jamaican you me do something there.
tactically, them
Jeremy and
just.
you.
Mm.
Jeremy and you. But him know how to deal with the ball when him come on him with him slow pace and him little thing now, how him move the ball and how him control the game and
Hey,
bring the
hey,
game to field
hey,
pace. But Maggie, me no know.
check me out. Physically, as a footballer, physically you can slow in, but your mind have to faster than everybody else, especially if you're playing at the midfield. And that's
That's
with players like
exactly what it is,
Jeremy
yeah
and
man.
you and them man, them mind faster than yours. Them see the game
Yes.
three plays ahead of you, and that give them the edge. You know them way there?
Yeah man. Yeah. Yeah man. That's the thing man. You have to have the edge, the sharpness there. And then for him how him play and him slow and him pace and him little thing there, not playing football. It must be the talent where him have the ability and not playing consistently outside of Jamaica. That means him have a terrible flaws, brother. Yeah, man. Something wrong, man.
Something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong. And as me said before, and I don't think our Manning Cup coaches, them know what it takes to probably win and but in order to develop that player to move to the next level, they are not doing a good job.
Mm.
They are not doing a good job. For me, yo, me are 55, some 56 years old. And for me know myself, me I hear the word there. Jamaica have the most talent. And where the talent where we have a come out. See, the last one we can say basically where he said, boy, yeah, the next Ricardo Fuller, Baby Gardner, they can say like leave from out of high school, cause when him go him like 18-year-old and them little thing there. Plenty people don't know. What's his name again? Andy Williams or also one of them young ones. Them just always a come far in between.
Yeah.
But you see them in a Manning Cup, them look like a world beater. But if you really
But
take a good look
ordinary.
on them, you realize them left sided or them right sided, just win money, go put them and them just come and just play Premier League and them go overseas, go get a chance and them just start. Because when them go over there, put them over say, now, who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
And they can't come play against the little man them over there, so we a kick ball off of them 2 foot like a gunshot.
You know.
Them man they control the ball on left side, right side. Them man they control the ball. Them just have control the ball blindfold. We are come with some little players and say, who them man they full of talent? We see it all the while.
Yeah.
We see the Tyrone Marshall.
Facts. But check me out. Check me out. Prediction time now. Cause me there have a 3 hour. I'm kind of get hungry. I mean, me can't go live during the match and them thing. I just can't.
2 love.
Jamaica win 2 love.
2 love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goal score. People, let me know in the comment section. We are winding down a little bit. Cause 3 hours gone, you know, and me need to prepare for my match and get something to eat
You see,
and blah blah blah.
You see,
so,
if
comment
Bowser
section,
start,
let me
him I
know.
go score.
Prediction.
If Bowser start, him I go score.
Yeah.
And I know Bowser go score. And I want to think if Cephas I go score in the game.
Want
I get
Cephas
2
get a
love
goal.
Bowser and Cephas.
Want Cephas get a goal.
I want him score a goal, man.
Yeah, for kind of like make it, like repay him for all that. Cause see, for the last game, the brother him they deserve a goal, but him just said that chasing too hard. But we want him get on the score sheet, be a bit more
and
productive.
even though the last game, see me that chase so hard, he was moving so well off the ball. And
oh, sorry, I'm say we're gonna win, beat Trinidad and Tobago 4. I can't tell when last Jamaica score 4 goals by any opponent away.
With quality.
Even without quality,
with some
away.
form of quality.
When last we scored 4 goals away.
The last game.
That was home. Our yard we scored 4 goals. When we score 4 goals in somebody yard, you know long Jamaican do that?
Bermuda, man. We beat Bermuda 4
goal. We beat them 4 goals. Yeah, we beat them 4 goals. That's true.
Man, both of them are 4 goals.
4 goals, 4 love. That's true.
Yeah, but me like how Bowser they played the last game. And it's because of movements, him get himself in the right position. And that's what I'm in love with my striker then. I love, even though you probably don't score a goal,
yeah,
but you get yourself in that position for something. Because I don't know any boy, but me just when Damara grade up on farm, but I don't know which part we're gonna put it.
What do you mean? Everybody can't start, brother. See, I know Cephas have to start. That's a Cephas take when Damara grade game, you forget?
Yeah, that's why I say when Damara grade up on farm, but I don't know where we're gonna put it.
Right wing center.
As I said, me probably play him as a number 10 in the game. But I just trust him for
midfield.
Because I couldn't use if me not gonna use Carrier Anderson. Bobby really going to play night and Isaac here.
A midfield
so, and if me not gonna use Carrier Anderson, it makes no sense. Better me go with Damara Gray. And the reason for that is that he might go give me much where Russell go give me.
Yeah.
Which is forward, something there. Damara Gray are going to give me a better punch.
Wait, say you wouldn't get Anglin even a look in. At the local from Mount Pleasant. Him they come on with him and take a ratted shot.
Yeah, but we never pre enough for him, you know. But I don't let tell you so. The reason why and trust me, me just I remember clearly too. He never look bad by by Chase.
Him never bad.
And him Chase and him cover properly and him little thing there. So yeah.
He never bad. Me did like when that for offer.
Yeah, the energy come out with the energy like yeah, and this is a problem we have. Is that when you come in a game where it's already win, you intend to do whatever. And sometimes it have to do with the coach. Like him probably didn't give an instruction going out there.
Yeah,
How much instruction?
let's go have fun. All
But
right.
when you're going
Keep
a
it
game now
simple.
where there's more pressure, if I tell you directly what you want to do or how you want to do it and what you're supposed to do and not do, and then that can become a pressure under some player knowing they pick up the ball, they have to go do something different. I know
Yeah.
say that no matter what them tell Kyle Dixon, when he go out there and he pick up the ball and where might not tell him to do right, so that not
Yeah, man.
that will have with Kyle Dixon. I swear. Me think say whatever the coach tell him to do, when he go out there and the ball come on him foot, or when him see him back of him mind and head out on the field and that thing. Whisper
joke.
one next and again. When he put on the ball reach him foot and he go say, yeah, my foot and him one of him head. Him scan everything and him know where him have.
Brother, you there something different, you know. Me, I wonder if there's something wrong with my brother. That you they him ahead of the game too. Like him a think the game ahead of the defender them too. And you can see it. Him know say him just need to get to that spot there, or cut it back to that spot there, or
yeah,
you know.
that's why I mean that threw him over on the left side there.
Am
Threw
I
him
all of
over
that
on
still?
me that put him me that start him.
Me would have started 100%. Me not, at
Yeah,
this point, me
and
tell you the truth.
Bowser.
You see, at this point,
Mm.
me not care about who's supposed to be. Me not care about that. All right, Bobby Reed supposed to be better than Whisper as a right winger. Them are Gray supposed to be better than Whisper as a right winger. I don't care what's supposed to be. Me I talk about when me use my eye and see when both of them play. Whisper is our most dangerous right winger right now. Play Whisper. If I know Whisper,
Mhm.
give me Kaim Dixon then. After that, give me Bobby Reed. You see me? On the left wing now, Cephas is our most dangerous left winger. After that, give me Demari Gray. After that, give me Tyrese Campbell. I just that me that deal with. Right now, Bailey Kadamato is supposed to be better than Bowser, but right now, just give me Bowser. Bowser look like him know where the goal there right now. Just give me Bowser. Me not have
No,
time
I'm
for
not.
me not have
And
time for think about who's supposed to be or who senior or experience. Just give me who look better. That me
yeah,
I deal with.
I don't know. I just think both are experience and the movements of the ball and the way how him approach running up front for Jamaica that is. Me think say would have give him the edge over Bailey anytime. If Bailey up on the field, look, Bailey strong. Me love how Bailey move
No
off the
man.
ball. The
Now
last
you
game
if
it did look
if a
like
play man.
the last game it did look like him I don't know. Him never look good. But
Yeah,
the other rest of the game now when me see him now, him he is a good forward.
of course he's a good forward.
He might go be when time him settling and him little thing there, he might go be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Big, strong, fast, and stuff. Him have some few more little things for them. But I take Boza. I get one from Boza and one from Cephas. Two love.
People, let me know on a prediction in the comment section. More done the live, but me have 18 minutes to see the starting lineup. Me want them for wait. Me now wait here, man.
No, I never tell you say you can't wait for yourself, Me go move on.
Yeah, man. Me
Me go
now wait
move
here,
on
man.
and
Me
myself.
need to get some
Yeah, man.
eat. Me going to 3 hours. It was fun. Thanks to everybody who called. Let's go, reggae boys. Me say 2-1. Let me know what you think. Me say 4-2 in the comment section. Let me know what you think.
All right. Catch up
That.
on you after the game.
Yeah, man. We
Yeah,
talk.
man. All right, cool.
People who don't know if you don't like the live, don't forget to like the live. Actually, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. You know it go. Again, I forget to mention the charity. I'm going to call him back. Because we're supposed to talk about it. What? I guess we can do it after. I'm not so sure, but let me see what he must say. Let me see what he must say, people, before I cut. Yeah, Phil, what you said, probably you need to give me the information about the charity where you want to mention.
Oh,
But
and a really charity, what really happened, me just a come from overseas, and what really happened now, me have some people over there, they want to donate some things and do some stuff.
okay.
So we do want to build a crate,
Mhm.
but the problem we're facing now is money to ship it back a yard.
Mhm.
So I am here now. Me I try to see if we can put some things together. So I use your platform now for ask if them can put in some donation
All right, we're
for
gonna
do
talk about the
some stuff.
details. We're gonna talk about the
Yeah,
details,
man,
and
we'll
then
talk about the
we'll put it
details and then
together.
one
We
idea with
get
a
it up.
couple Yeah, man, put compound we live and then we just do it. Come on, buy some water too, because people are clamor for water too. I'm
Alright.
have somebody will give me a reasonable rate and stuff like that. So
Alright, we'll get it together. I'm gonna close out this. Alright. How hear that, people? Gone, we gone.